Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. Welcome to a very different live stream, it would be fair to say, because this one's at 8:36 p.m. in New Zealand as opposed to usually 6:30 a.m. in New Zealand. So a little bit different this weekend. Just had to try to make it fit where I could. But welcome along. Thank you very much for stopping in and joining me. It's not going to be a hugely long stream today, everybody. I'm going to be really starting up my career here in OnAir Airline Manager in the Thunder server, which I haven't really done much at all since I set up the company in one of my YouTube videos last week. So I've gone ahead and moved myself down to Wellington in New Zealand. So if we just get into the live operations map right here and check out where we're at the moment. By the way, if you are on the stream, welcome. Make sure you go ahead and make yourself known down in the comments. Don't be shy. As people used to say, don't be shy, your mother wasn't. Don't know if that's appropriate. Depends. If you're over in the UK, you're eating breakfast, probably won't go down very well. If you're over this side of the world, you might have had a few beers and appreciate that joke. Anyway, here we are. We're in New Zealand, everybody. For those of you that aren't familiar with New Zealand, it's got two islands, the North Island and the South Island. The majority of people live in the North Island. The capital city is Wellington, where I'm located right here. But the biggest city is Auckland. It's got 1.5 million there or thereabouts people. Not huge. 5 million people live in New Zealand. So it's not a massive country at all. But some really stunning scenery to be able to complete some flights. So that's what I'll be doing today. My very first flight on the Thunder server. I've rented out the Cessna Skyhawk in Wellington. I've selected a job. Let's go ahead and grab it right here. Let me know down in the comments if you can hear me okay, by the way. Hopefully you all can down there. And we're going to take a nice little trip just down the island a bit to NZHR, which is Hanma Springs. So we're going to go ahead and do that. It's just £182. It's not a hugely high paying job, but I thought it would be quite a bit of fun just to get things going before I really start to dig in and grind out some rep and grind out some dollars. So I've gone ahead and put my journey into my overlay, and now it's not showing for some reason. So let me just sort that out for everybody. So where are we going from? NZWN to NZHR. There we go. And actually KIWY is my airline. Someone had taken Kiwi. Cheeky. And up the top there we go. It's updated it. It's not aligned properly, but you'll just have to get over that. Anyway, we're going to get into some flying, everybody. So once again, if you are watching, go ahead down below. How about you say hello? Go on. Why don't you do it? I know my usual viewers, I usually get quite a decent number of viewers at the normal time that I stream. So they're probably tucked up in bed, most of them. But if you are new to a live stream, welcome along. So let's get into it, everybody. We've got full fuel on board right here, and I'm just going to leave it at that because we've got plenty of weight to be able to load in our cargo of just 182 pounds right there. So we'll go ahead and confirm and fly now. I've got the offset at -5 at the moment because I do not want to be flying at 8 o'clock at night in the dark at the moment. That won't be much fun for you guys. So we're going to load up the cargo right here. Fuel loading is finished. Our destination is NZHR. Let's throw it in there. And everything's looking good. I hope you're well. It's a little bit different actually, this one, because first time for a very, very long time streaming, I'm able to have a few beers while I do it. Well, I could have it on my normal stream, but you know, having beers at 8 o'clock in the morning, I mean, for some people, not appropriate. Just depends. So we'll go to flight tracking page right here, everybody. Wait for that to come up, and then we'll get some flying done. It doesn't like my Cessna. I didn't think it would like it, but I thought I'd test it out. I've actually got a livery in my Cessna at the moment. Let me just abort that. It's okay.
Flight aborted by user.
I'll just abort that flight because what I'm going to do is, guys, just have to go back to the main menu. We're going to have to load a default livery in there. Let's go to main menu. It did not like that. So as always, there's always a bit of a hiccup in my stream. I should have tested that out first, but I was happy to take the punt because I have been completing on-air flights without with other liveries that haven't been a problem. But this one's a very separate one outside the main file. So I thought it might play up a little bit, but that's fine. What we can do is we can just go in and grab the, not the G1000, let's just grab this one right here. The stock standard Cessna 172. We'll throw in NZW in. Just go from the gate. Gate 10's the one. NZHR is where we're going from. NZHR. Hand my springs. Boom, boom, boom. Everything's live. Let's go fly. Won't take long to get in there. So, let me just test out. So hopefully everyone can hear me right now. I'm assuming you can. Let me know if you can't. ZHR. Yes, I just tested it and you can definitely hear me. Get a bit paranoid sometimes. What language am I speaking? I don't know. I have no idea what language it is. I can't even understand myself. Starflex, how you going? Welcome. Count Clucula, welcome. I think you've been on a stream before, haven't you? Welcome back, if that's the case. If not, welcome. Great to have you. All right. Okay, here we go. Right here. Sounds like English to me, Truth Witness. He's just a troll. It's all good. I've seen him in my comment section before. All good. All right. Let's throw this up here. Take 2, everybody. Okay, we should be good to go. We'll go ahead and fly now. 3:38 in New York City. Oh, you're over on the East Coast. Paul, how you going, mate? Yeah, you're dedicated. Absolute dedication right there, everybody. That's the minimum requirement. Oh, great to have you. Have been. Yes, excellent. Yes, thanks, Count. Yes, thank you. I appreciate your support. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Great to have you guys here. Yeah, definitely a different time. I just had to, this weekend I couldn't stream first thing this. Why is it telling me? Okay, Sim, Cessna, Skyhawk, Asobo, due, Cessna 172, Skyhawk, Asobo. What is going on here, everybody? What is going on? Why is that not loving it at all? Why is it not loving it? I do have the Cessna 172. I know it's technically it's not the exact name because this is saying Cessna 172 Skyhawk Asobo. This is Cessna Skyhawk Asobo. I don't get it. Unpause the simulator to get accurate values. I'm not even. It's not paused, is it? Was I paused? No. Let's have a look. No. Why is it playing silly buggers, everybody? Crash detections have to be on. Yes, but I think they are on actually, but I don't think well they should be on. Maybe I turn them off. Where is it again? I always forget. Where is it again? I always forget where it is. It's in a weird place, isn't it? Where's crash detection? Oh, it's back here, isn't it? I think it's under assistance. That's right. Failure and damage. Oh, crash damage enabled. Okay, apply and save. There we go. Why did I disable that? Let's have a look. Did that make a difference? It did. Thank you. Thank you. Lucky you guys know what you're doing. Why did I disable that? Well, I suppose you only need to look at some of my flying to understand why I probably did disable that. Thank you very much, Star. You are a legend. Thank you. Where am I? What's my location? My current physical location's Auckland, New Zealand. My location in the sim is Wellington, New Zealand, which is about 700 or 800 kilometres south, or about 500 miles south. Oh, hey, hold on a minute. Why is that not offset the time? I've offset it there. For example, if time is 8 PM and you offset to 5, it will be 1 AM. Okay, that answers that. That answers that. Hold on. 2 seconds. Every time I do this, this happens. It's got to say something about my competency right here, everybody. Windy Welly, that's it, mate. Max, welcome. Alright. Third time lucky here, everybody. Options. Okay, let's start this again. Global settings. Okay, add 5. 1 AM, so add another 7 to that 12. Yes, we'll offset it to 12. For example, local time is... Hold on. I don't think that's correct, but let's go with it. I'm just playing around with the settings right here. By the way, I should really have it on the screen so you can see what's going on. Right. Third time lucky. Fourth time lucky or third? I can't remember. Let's make sure we'll load that. We have. We'll confirm and fly now. We've done it. We've got our crash detection on. You've seen it all day long. You're there, obviously. NZHR is where we're going, everybody. Go to flight tracking page. My lord. So hopefully, when we go start tracking, there we go. There we go, everybody. It's tracking, and we've got light in the background there. So that's great. Okay, good stuff. We got there eventually. Welcome to the absolute incompetent on-air technical stream. What's everyone saying right here? My time's 2:48 AM. Okay, so if you're at 2:48 AM, so what's that? That's 6 hours ahead. So what's that? 4, 6. So you must be what? Central time, something like that. Max is over in Sydney. There we go. Nice. Another Jaffa crossing the ditch. Me. Nice. Yeah, excellent. Hey, it's great to have everyone on board. Welcome. Appreciate it. Let's go ahead and start up this aircraft. Fuel is always on. That's good. Let's throw our beacon on. I'm flying the non-glass cockpit version today, everybody, just for something slightly different. Let's throw our masters on. We've just got the default livery now, and I'm a bit gutted because I had that other... I actually had the R-to-Air livery. So I'm a bit gutted that I'm using the standard livery, but let's just go with it. It's going to be fine. Let's start things up. Okay, what am I forgetting? Fuel's on. Mixture's in. Beacon. Master... Okay, what am I forgetting here? AM. Okay. What is not happening? That's off. Definitely off. Mixture is in. Why is it playing these silly games with me? Let's try again. Do I need to prime? Is it expecting prime? No. What am I forgetting, everybody? It'll be something pretty obvious. It'll be something ridiculously obvious. I'll set my parking brake there. It won't make a difference, surely. That would be highly unrealistic. Okay. Master switches are on. Fuel is on both. We've got heaps of fuel. Mixture's definitely rich. What am I missing? What am I missing, everybody? This doesn't make sense. Come on. I'm going to give it full throttle. I don't think there's a primer on this. In this version, in the 172, I'm pretty sure. Cabin heat. No, down, What am I doing? Is NeoFly similar to OnAir? No, it's a very much more simple program. NeoFly is very, very simple. Not quite as complex as this. Okay, why? What's going on here? Have I got fuel? Have I got fuel? I've definitely got fuel. Fuel cutoff switch. I should be on, I think it was right, wasn't it? Oh, there we go. You little ripper. I must have bumped it. I must have bumped it. That's why I have viewers. I have viewers to teach me how to fly. What an absolute shocker. Okay, let's throw nav. We'll hold this. Let's put Pito on though. Thank you very much. Appreciate it, everybody. We've got this on. Okay, that can just warm up in the meantime. There we go. Yeah, exactly right there. For some reason. It was on or off, I should say. Closed. Anyway, we're away. Let's go, team. I'm just going to ignore that gate that we parked right over. Completely unrealistic. We're not going to do a run up because let's do some flying. It's a little bit. This is live weather. I'm just going to keep the live weather on, even though it's a little bit dark and dingy here, everybody. Okay, has it out for some reason? Okay, there we go. Which way is the wind blowing, everybody? We should probably check that out. Let's check that out. Just for a start, throw the parking brake on, have a beer. 180 at 9, good. Okay, we can take off to the south, Flemington ground. Has it started with flaps on? It has not. I could have just checked the lever, of course. Would have been the short version. Okay, let's go. By the way, is the... Come on. Is the volumes all good for everybody? Windy and dark in Wellington is a much more comfortable environment for me. Yeah, exactly. Man, I tell you what, I've flown into here a few times when it's been pretty gnarly. There we go, let's throw that onto GPS. Okay, AP is good. Let's throw it on. It's early, but you know. What is it over here? I think it's actually 2200, isn't it? I don't know. Let's just go with 1200. I can never remember. Volume is good here. Great. Hey Jeff, how you doing? Welcome. Sorry, you've been talking for ages. Sorry. I didn't welcome you, but formally welcome to the channel. Okay, team. Alright, let's get our strobes on now. Let's get our landing light on. Taxi can go. Fuel pump is okay. Good, good, good. We're looking good there. Great. We've got one notch of flaps, so the program doesn't sting us. We're just going to taxi down the middle of the runway and then backtrack. We probably have enough runway where we are. This guy's just going to casually drive across the runway. No problem at all, mate. You just do that. It's not a problem. So we're flying in a southerly direction, so south even here in New Zealand, because it's a long, vertically skinny country. You fly north in odd thousands and south in even. So I'm probably, Hannah Springs, we're really skirting the edge of the Southern Alps. We can actually fly down the east coast and avoid them pretty much completely, or I can sort of go over them. So if I decide to go over them, I'm going to probably need to be right up around 10,000 feet, maybe even higher. If I decide to go down around them, I could even go as low as 4,000 or 5,000 feet all the way. So we'll just play it by ear and we'll see how we go here, everybody. Okay, things are looking good. Let's go away, give it full power. I won't say rotate this time like I did once and people went absolutely crazy in the comments. So my joystick sensitivity has not improved. All I've learned to do is tolerate it a bit better and just make absolute minimal movements on my joystick. I'm holding the nose down at the moment, so just a little bit of back pressure here and it should start flying itself. It does indeed. Oh, see, there goes the sensitivity kicking in right there. Okay, we're going to trim for about 80 knots. It was nice for here. It's a little bit cloudy, so if we can, we'll try to fly below the cloud as much as possible. So what I'm going to do is let's go ahead and set the heading bug. Actually, we've got the GPS, haven't we? So let's go. I like having the autopilot on. Let's throw nav on. Let's get vertical speed up to about 600 feet per second just for a start. I know it's not the ideal situation. What's happened here? About 600 will be the go. The reason I like having the autopilot on, it's not very realistic, but the reason I like it is so then I can get outside the airplane and you guys can get some decent views. And there we go, Wellington International Airport. Although, how many international flights? Well, basically no international flights at the moment anyway. It's not a... It does do a few though, I think over to Australia mainly. We've got some vehicles down there. That looks... I reckon the sim at overcast... Oh, hold on a minute everybody. Let's throw the flaps up. I reckon the sim with this lighting, overcast lighting, is where it looks at its most realistic, in my opinion. I could be wrong. Fuel truck, don't mind me. Yeah, 1200 for VFR. There we go. UK aviation rules. Yeah, got you. The best flying VFR 1200 feet or over the ocean, beach 500 feet. There you go. I always thought it was good practice to call out, rotate, etc. Even say gear up. Someone went really septic in my YouTube comments when I said that. I'm so used to saying it on the big tin. What I actually meant was a little bit of back pressure, because in these single engines, it's back pressure. It flies itself once it gets there. So these things are a little bit more ancient than the other ones. Oh, hold on, Mace. What are you doing? Hold on. Where's the ring? Here we go. Oh, this way. Yeah, so as you can see, we really can avoid a lot of these hills here, hopefully. So we'll just play it. But yeah, let's get up to, say, I'm going to go 4,500 feet, or even lower than that for a start. How we're looking, we're 100 knots at what? We're at just over 500 feet per minute. I'm fine with that. Look, it's a cruise climb. Let's say that, everybody. Let's give it a bit of mixture. Here we go. We just make the rules up as we go sometimes. Who cares? But here we are. We're into the Cook Strait right here. We've got a ferry that goes between these two islands. There's actually a couple of companies that ferry between the two islands. So if you want to take a truck or a car or something, you can throw it on there and you can go across there. Otherwise, a lot of people just fly. It's looking good. Hold on, let's get so you can actually see something interesting. Wellington in the background. There we go. Alright. Hey, if you've just joined the stream, welcome. Thank you for joining me. I do appreciate your support. If you have been watching my channel and you haven't had a chance to see a stream, which you might not have if you're on the wrong side of the world, or the other side of the world, not necessarily the wrong side, then welcome to a live stream where basically anything can happen and the rules don't matter, basically. Mainly don't matter. Sometimes I'll decide to fly properly. What else is people saying right here? Star says, I think it's good practice to say gear up fixed wing aircraft. Yes, definitely. Way used to... Yes. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I have definitely been called out on that a lot. Hold a minute, we'll find into cloud here, everybody. Where are we? 2,000. Let's go 2,500 then, just for a start. And so we're just underneath that first layer. But you're right, yeah, I've absolutely been called out. Hold on. There we go. Boom. Where are we? Altitude. Boom. Close enough. Yeah, I've been called out where I'm so used to flying aircraft that have fixed gear and then fly something that has retractable. Definitely been called out. Star says, I've seen the flights to Brisbane from Wellington. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, indeed. And you also agree with me there. I don't know what I said, but I totally agree with myself also. Jeff always forgets to. Yeah, I think we've all been there, landing on our bellies. Can I fly over Minas Tirith? Yeah, it's just a yeah. It's actually a VOR here in New Zealand, so yeah, we'll fly right over the top of it. Cloud base looks 3,000. Good luck staying VFR at 4. Yeah, exactly. That's why I decided to go 2.5. Make up the rules as we go. Okay, what I'm going to do here, everybody, is let's just let's pull back a bit of throttle there. Not that much. Come, Mace. A bit more. And this looks to just... We don't really probably... Here we go. For artistic purposes, I'll move over here now. Amazing. Can I fly? I've talked to that. Star says, been over to Hanmer Springs, went on the Cook's ferry. Unless you need a car, you should fly. It takes like 3 hours to ferry, and Hanmer Springs is great. Hot pool's amazing and general great place. Yes, it is. Yes, it's really cool. One of the greatest things about Hanmer Springs, by the way, is that when you drive there from Christchurch, there's this like road. There's a straight bit of road, except the road is like it's got a whole bunch of like rises and dips, and so you get that feeling like going over the top of a roller coaster. It sort of goes up and down, up and down, up and down, like a wavy chip, if that makes sense. And that's what I got out of the trip, at least. Yeah, there was amazing scenery and stuff like that, but I got the roller coaster effect sitting in the car. That was my main takeaway, so there you go. Probably says a lot about me, to be honest. It's actually Hanmer too, by the way, just like to say. H-A-M-N-E-R. Hamner. No, other way. Hanmer. H-A-N for Nelly, M for mother, E-R. Hanmer. Yeah, doesn't sound right. Technically, you'd be breaking about every rule no showing aviation, considering if your engine failed, you wouldn't be in gliding distance with land. Yeah. It's all good. I've got some mates who have got a jet boat that can come out and grab us. Won't be a problem. And also, I've watched Sully land in the Hudson, so I watch and learn, and so I'm pretty comfortable that I know what to do. Shouldn't be a problem. Because, a Cessna 172 is pretty much the same as, an airliner. Pretty much exactly the same. Let's all agree with that. That's sarcasm, by the way, for those that don't pick that up. Paul says, run and join Thunder more. Really? Maybe you're saying? Then Stratus, I'm in Thunder, but also wondering if we're missing out on the immersion of having AI pilots. What do you think? I totally agree. That's why I'm running both Stratus and Thunder, because I really like, because I think Stratus provides that airline management part of the experience, whereas obviously Thunder does obviously have FBOs and stuff like that, and you do need AI pilots once you need co-pilots and flight attendants, mechanics and staff and all that sort of stuff. But you're right, being honest, look, this always happens, look, that's just not very interesting looking at there. Let's look over there. You can look at the South Island. It's just not that interesting from this distance. Let's just go back there. But yeah, like I totally agree. That's why I do both, because setting up work orders for AI pilots and stuff like that is really, really a lot of fun for me. But if you just enjoy flying mainly and maybe managing FBOs, then certainly Thunder's a good way. I do like the realism of Thunder. And when I say realism, what I really am saying is the difficulty level. And when I say difficulty level, what I really mean is that you've got to fly every flight and earn every dollar yourself. So that's pretty much where we're at. Oh, you went through it? Yeah, weird, but it was sickening. Yeah, exactly. Paul says, are you? I don't know. I don't know what that means. Am I on Stratus? Yes. Yeah. I think all four servers serve a purpose, actually. And can be fun, just depending on what you enjoy. And that's the thing I like about OnAir, is that with having those 4 different servers, it gives you that, it gives you the flexibility to do whatever you want to do. Yeah, it is a bit scary, actually. Where are we here? We're good. I haven't got it on game capture. I've got it on monitor, so it means I can drag across. Hopefully these pictures are coming through nice and clear, by the way. Let me just quickly check. I always have the stream up separately. Yep, it's looking good. Okay. So here I am flying over the Cook Strait. So we're going down here to Hanmer, and if I look, no, mates, don't follow the aircraft. There we go. So if I take a look, what we could probably do is we've got a couple options here. On this angle here, we could actually fly right through that valley. I don't think we can do it at 2,500 feet just quietly. The other option is we could go down the east coast, get to Kaikoura, and then go and land from there. That kind of sounds like a good idea, I reckon. Well, because, if we go up here, if we go direct, we're going to have to get up over here. We can fly through the valley right here, but that valley is still at a decent altitude, probably. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm easily influenced. Tell me what you think. Let's go this way. I don't know. Maybe we'll risk it for the biscuit. What do you think? Jeff says, Thunder scared me. Oh yeah, we talked about that. Olpa1 says, welcome by the way. What's the best career mod? Something fun, not too difficult, something relaxing. As far as I can see, there's 5 different career mods at the moment. I'll do a video on it, by the way. Oh, my thing's saying I've dropped to 0 viewers. It's probably as many as I deserve, to be fair. But I would say that I think if you're looking for a simple one, easy, fun, not too much hassle, then NeoFly is what I would probably recommend. Actually, I mean, OnAir Airline Manager is pretty easy too, but NeoFly, you can just start it up, select your aircraft, you could throw it in sandbox mode, no dramas. You've got something to aim for if you want to, you know, work your way up through the ranks. It's got like easy little missions. It's nice and easy. It's a very simple, relaxing program. Other than that, look, I mean, let's just go through them all. FS Economy, it's pretty easy. There's a little bit of setting up to it, but on the whole, it's nice and relaxing and easy. They're all really got the same premise, and that's fly cargo or passengers from point A to point B and earn money. Some of them have got more of a immersion from an economic point of view with FBO management, company staff and employee management. So it really depends what you're into. But you got FS Economy is pretty straightforward. OnAir. Okay, so OnAir, the big difference is obviously you are you've got to pay for it, but it's probably the most complex of all the ones available, and it does have flexibility in terms of how you play it, depending on what server you want to play on. So I think, you know, in my personal opinion, I think this subscription is worth it, but it's really up to, you know, individuals to decide. So what do we got? So what have I talked about? NeoFly, I've talked about FS Economy, obviously done a few vids on that. OnAir, done plenty of vids on that. The other one that's available is, I've got two others that I'm going to be doing videos on. The first one is called A Pilot's Life, which is kind of similar. It's a lot more like building an airline, I would say, and it's based on real world airlines, and you go up through the ranks and stuff like that. So that's one. It's called A Pilot's Life. It's pretty simple too. It's got an external or a separate client that you use. And the final one is Self-Loading Cargo, which is the one I know least about, but it's kind of, from what I can see, a bit like FS Passengers. So you're flying passengers and cargo and stuff like that, and there's it's actually taking your passengers through the experience of the flight. I've been in touch with the developer. At the moment it's not optimized for Flight Simulator 2020, but once it is, he's going to give me access so I can do a video on it. So that's those are the 5 at the moment. So hopefully that. So in terms of what's the best, personally, I get asked this question all the time, but I'm a fence sitter only because I enjoy them all, but I enjoy them all for a different reason. So that's why, so I can't give you a definitive answer. It really is personal preference. As simple as that. What's everyone else saying here? So hopefully that answered that, by the way. Punkle Fluffin, welcome. Have you ever stripped out a few of the seats in your aircraft to get a little extra cargo room and put first seats to get the bonus? No, I've not done it, but I know you can do it. Definitely. And in fact, I think basically, if you make your aircraft a cargo aircraft, it can still carry passengers, or the other way around, you make it a passenger and it can still carry cargo, just not as much cargo. I'm pretty sure, yes. I'm pretty sure that's how it worked. And Scott, thank you for the subscription. Appreciate it. Remember, everybody, if you haven't subscribed, why not think about doing it? It costs nothing at all, except just a little bit of self-respect. And who's not willing to give up some of that? But yeah, I'm pretty sure, in fact, using my own tutorial videos, that I recommended you always set it up as passenger, because you can always carry cargo. Or it could be the other way around. I can't remember now. It's been a long time. We're on our way to the South Island there, not too far to go, everybody. Remco says, hi Kiwi, nice to see you live. Hey, great to see you. Thank you. Thanks for coming along. Yeah, 0 viewers. That's great. Yeah, the channel's growing immensely. 0 viewers is like, it's a record. Star says, FS Economy is pretty hard to learn. It's less user help. Yes, I agree with that. It's definitely less user friendly. It's a little bit outdated. I love it though. I really enjoy the fact that only one person can own an FBO. It's a persistent world, but at the end of the day, and quite rightly, it's a free program. So the developers of that have said this is how it works, and you either like it or you don't. And if you don't like it, that's fine, but we're not changing it. And they will not so much that they won't change things that if a lot of people agree on it and they're happy with it, they'll change things. But on the whole, they'll make they'll say, hey, look, this is how we see the game working, and we're not prepared to sort of compromise on the core way of the game working. Remco, thank you for the subscription, by the way. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. So yeah, but FS Economy, I still love it. It's, you know, I've been involved with them for probably nearly 10 years now, I'd say. It's maybe not quite that long, but a decent amount of time. Really like it. Renko says, I have a question. I have a bug in the sim. I'm missing the purple flight plan line. Oh, okay. Like on your GPS you're talking about? I'm not too sure what that would be. It sounds like a GPS activation issue, potentially. Are you talking about the G1000? I'm not too sure. I know that sometimes the line won't show if you haven't activated it correctly, but if you've loaded it up at the start when you create your flight, it should automatically show in there. There is actually a G1000 mod out there, everybody, by the way. When I downloaded the Bonanza freeware package, which I highly recommend, it comes with a G1000 upgrade, and it actually is really good. I can't demonstrate it at the moment, but one thing it does, or maybe the recent update did this, the actual game update. Let me just change my heading here, everybody. I'm going to fly heading. I'm going to fly down the east coast here and then cut in. Where are we? One thing that annoyed me is it didn't save your settings from your previous... Now, that's probably real life. I've never flown the G1000 in real life, but it was annoying. Like, for example, I like having the wind setting, the current wind showing in the... like in the G1000 cockpit, so you can see what's going on. It just helps not having to call up ATIS and stuff like that. But it saves all the settings and stuff like that, and it adds a whole lot of stuff to the G1000 that should apparently already be in there. Anyway, so I haven't really answered your question. I'm not actually 100% sure. If you open up the VFR map, you can view it. Yeah, there you go. What can I do? Okay, you're having a conversation. Good, get into it. Wait for Air Hauler 2 for Flight Sim 2020. Yeah, and that's the other one, another one to come into the market. And I really enjoyed that too. I did a whole lot of videos on that for X-Plane, actually. And it's a really good program. They just need to flesh out the commodity side of it. And that will be awesome. I actually remember in Air Hauler 1 that it actually, you could use your money and invest on the real stock market. Like, obviously you're not actually investing on the real stock market, but you could, they had a built-in share trader, and so you could invest your money and the prices would be determined by the real stock market, and so you could earn and lose money doing it that way. In fact, at one stage for about 6 or 8 months, that's all I did in that game, was try to make as much money on the stock market as I could. Anyway, it's stuck and it's zoomed all the way in and does not move. Not too sure. Yeah, I would be going on the forums and asking that question. It's not something I've come across before on the G1000. Oh, okay. In real life, yeah, okay. In real life, the G1000, I thought it would. Yeah. I'm still learning the G1000, land loading approaches, etc. Yeah, I don't use it to its full capability, to be honest. I mean, to be honest, since I've had Flight Sim 2020, I've almost exclusively done GA flying, and I really have only been doing point-to-point, on OnAir or on Flight Sim Economy, and just not really flying approaches. I've just flown visual approaches and stuff like that. So I do need to do a bit of research around that, and I am going to get back into flying the big tin and procedures and stuff like that. I just enjoy it. At the moment, I'm just really enjoying being relatively relaxed on how I fly. And but there's always it's always good fun going into some depth and doing stuff properly also. Well, crap, I ain't trying anymore. Did have some bugs where some buttons wouldn't work? Yeah, there's been quite a few bugs. They seem to find them out relatively quickly, the major ones. Instead of gambling real life money away, why not gamble virtual money? Exactly. Like, and sometimes you're like, man, if only it was real money, and then other times it was like, man, I'm glad it wasn't real money. But it was cool. It was really good, actually. It was a really good addition. So this is the top of the South Island of New Zealand, everybody. Can I open the VFR mat, or does it still crash the game? Should we try? No, let's not try. I think it's only on Neofly that happens, right? There we go. I took the risk and it paid off. So here we go. So we're flown out of Wellington, and so look, it's actually not too... It's actually... I could shoot through that gap there, not too problem, but let's fly down the coast, then we can keep it at a low altitude. We'll get down to Kaikoura, and then we can... we could even fly right down through this valley here. there we go. That's how we're going to do it. I mean, I could actually... How do you add it? Oh, you can't do it on this map. If I went isoline... Yeah, actually, see that valley right there? I wouldn't have been too bad, actually. But anyway, let's go this way, and then I know I'm going to be completely fine, and we get to enjoy the coast, and, you know, it's all good. Doesn't crash for me. Yeah, I think it did on Neofly for a while there. Oh, they said they fixed it up in the latest patch. Oh, good stuff. Yeah, yeah, good, good, good. Let me sort out this thing. Every time, it never saves my overlay properly. It's so annoying. Let's just do that right now. So it's not quite lined up. Still not quite 100%, but let's go with it. Every time I've got to do that. Anyway. Okay, it's good lesson for me. Not as many people around at this time for streaming as there is at my normal time. But still, it's a lot of fun. I love it. There's nothing better than a few beers, having a nice little VFR flight down the east coast of the South Island of New Zealand. Got to get into it, everybody. It's great. Yes, there is a mod that adds a sky vector window to the toolbar. Yeah, there's an issue with it though. I can't remember what the issue is. But there is there's something that doesn't quite do. I can't remember what it was. I looked at it though. Yeah, there's the amount of mods. So impressive. I'm so impressed with the amount of mods that have been produced for Flight Sim 2020. It's so impressive. And every day I'm downloading a new mod. Well, not every day, but many days. And I love the liveries. I mean, and the amount of New Zealand aircraft liveries is so cool. On these types of aircraft, we've got... Because the one I actually had when I loaded into the game when I first started the stream was the Ardmore Flying School liveries, because I was going to fly that. That's how I came up with the name OnAir, by the way. In FS Economy, you would have seen that it's called OnAir. That was short for Ardmore, because that was the first FBO that I ever bought. So that's why I called it OnAir, simple as that. And so I was keen to get that and fly it today. You've also got the Wellington Flying School, Wellington Flying School livery. You've also got the Coast Guard, which I previewed in the video I did earlier today. Oh, what's happened to my... oh, now my stats are all gone away, everybody. What's happened there? Sorry about that. Absolute shocker. NZWN to NZHR. Yeah, it's been a little bit temperamental at the moment. When I say temperamental, I mean it's really operator error, if I'm 100% honest. But you've also got Sounds Air on the... they've got it for both the TBM and the 208. There was another one that I saw, I can't remember off the top of my head. Obviously you've got it for the for Air New Zealand, you've got those going on. Cool sign, yeah, someone just picked it up, sorry about that. Never want to risk going to IMC, that's some dangerous stuff, yeah, particularly in the Alps. Yeah, exactly, I'm hearing you. We're going to be very responsible for the first time ever. Look at this is nice looking. You'd want to be another maybe 1,000 or 2,000 feet for this to look really mint, but it still looks pretty sweet, doesn't it? I think Flight Sim 2020 is completely skewed my interpretation of graphical quality now, because stuff I used to look at and think was awesome, and I look at it and go, oh, that's pretty average. It's just the graphical quality in this game is so good. Sim, I mean, for those who are going to get triggered, is so good that it's just raised those expectations so high. Ha! Ardmore 1, Coast Guard 1, yeah, that's it. Yes, Star, you got it. Wait, you can buy other people's FBOs in FS Economy, you can. Ah, Sim UK, good morning, sir. Just woke up. How's the stream been? It's only just started, well, about half an hour ago, and it's been going well. I had my usual technical difficulties, which the issue was diagnosed as being between the keyboard and the chair, as always. But mate, I've been watching all your northern fishing videos, by the way. And you saw my comment that I threw on the one, your actual review, but I've watched all of them. I watch them on my other channel, by the way, so you might, sometimes I put comments and then you won't know who it is. But yeah, so as I always say, Sim always jumps on, and if you haven't already, go and check out Sim UK's channel. He's got two. He's got his one where he does reviews on everything from flight sim to simulator games, everything. Does really good reviews, not paid for reviews that say a crap game is good. If the game's crap, he'll say it's crap. If it's good, he'll say it's good. We've got some windmills there. And also a second channel where he does sort of let's play type scenarios where he goes through and actually plays the game. He's played them out in full, what you're doing with it. What's the name of that game? I've forgotten it. Let's bring it up. Let's bring it up on here. You guys can just see my... what's the name of it again? It is called Fishing North Atlantic. Here it is. Right here. It looks like a lot of fun. There you go. Why so much? Austin says, why so much OnAir lately? Is it your preference? Oh, it's just a really good one for me at the moment, just to stream. There's a lot of interest in it, and I'm just enjoying just building my company. So yeah, I mean, it's just I'm only really doing one stream a week. So yeah, I've just been sort of, people can just follow me through my career. But no, there's no real particular reason, to be honest. It's just that it's, you know, it seems to be a good one at the moment that people are interested in. But I'll definitely be changing it up. So yeah, definitely. Going back to the question, yes, you can. In FS economy, you can buy and sell FBOs, and you get, you know, some FBOs you can get a few $1 million for. But some FBOs people never sell because they know they're in good positions, and some, whereas others you can pick up pretty cheap. So yeah, I think that was your question at least. Good afternoon from Macau. Hey Nicholas, welcome, and welcome too, by the way, Austin. Star says, oh my god, yeah, that's exactly what happened to me. I can't even remember what I was saying, but yes, that's good. Delane, how you going? Yeah, I tried to do a flight in FSX recently, just couldn't do it. Yeah, oh, that's what you're talking about, Star. Yeah, they're talking about the graphical quality. Yeah, yeah, I'm just totally, my perception of graphical quality is absolutely skewed now. Sim says, cool, I've not missed much. We'll call that picnic. Problem in chair, not in computer. Yep. I'm in a bit of dilemma at the moment, actually. So next week, I'm in a position to be able to invest more into my hardware. So I've actually got a monitor lined up. I got a lot of crap, by the way, when I put my 3080, my RTX 3080 video out, where people said, why are you doing it in 1080p? Well, the simple answer is because that's the only monitor I've got. Well, I've got two of them, but that's the only kind I've got. So I've been looking at monitors, and I've got one lined up. I'm not going to get a 4K, I'm going to get a 2K, but it does 1440p, and it's specifically designed, will be quite effective for content creators. I've been talking to the guy in our local shop. I can either do that, or I can pick up all the honeycomb stuff. And so I think I'm going to go the monitor because I think it's more important for me, and it also will allow me then to put some 1440p videos out, which I see Sim, you've been doing, and they look amazing. It just really sharpens things up. But man, I'm tempted to go ahead and pick up the honeycomb stuff. Then again, I might wait till next month and pick up both the yoke and the throttle quadrant at the same time. So yeah, I might do that. I mean, I've been lucky enough that people have really been sort of supporting the channel, so it's been enough. Like, you know, for a channel my size, you don't make that much, but I've been able to make enough in addition to my pocket money, inverted commas, to be able to, you know, go ahead and invest in that stuff. So yeah, a little bit of a dilemma, because it'd really be good to have a really good yoke. But at the same time, I think, you know, having a screen that really brings the most out of this card that I've got would be pretty cool too. Anyway, everyone's got an opinion on specs, that's for sure. Yeah, FSX, this is the thing. Oh my god, 12 years, 13 or 14 years later, and it still doesn't run very well. It's one of the most terribly optimized video games in the history of video games. Now let's just roll over a bit here. Anyway, it is what it is. Best games are the ones which sandbox and allow you to literally do anything, like Cooking Simulator. Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I like that too. Sometimes I like having a real structure to play around. So and having, you know, realism in there. I think that for me, I probably lean on that side of it, which you couldn't tell half the time when you watch me fly, by the way. I'll just put that caveat in there. But I mean, I like things being difficult. When it's too easy or arcadey, particularly for something like this, I just find it, doesn't quite grab me. But if there's a bit of challenge in it, you get that satisfaction of when you finally do, achieve a rank or whatever. It's just personal though. It's also always good to have, play those other games too, just for a, relaxing type of situation. So it just comes down to individual. Sim says they're about to release Cooking Sim VR and pizza. There we go. Well, I had pizza in for real, actually. It was very realistic too. It tasted excellent. It's gone now. Someone ate it all. It was me. I'm sure I never used to be able to consume 2 full pizzas without even breathing. Things have changed. So maybe why I've put on 20 kilos. Anyway, let's not dwell on that. Sadly don't have VR. Oh, okay, right, yeah. I've been thinking, I think VR in the future I'd definitely like to get it. I'd love to be able to experience it, but yeah, not at the moment. Playing on a 2 Drone Predator X34. Nice, Max. Hey Lee, how you doing? Welcome. What model is it? The model is it's an Asus. I haven't got the spec up in front of me at the moment. It's curved, 27-inch curved Asus. So yeah, I've had a lot of commentary around what the best thing is, what the best would be. There's just so many different opinions out there. It's quite hard to actually decide what to get, to be honest. But they're bloody expensive, so it's not going to be really massively expensive, like a couple of New Zealand $1,000, which is about so American. If you do a conversion, I think like 13 or 1400 American dollars is like 2,000 for us, something like that. I don't know. It's about one. I don't know. Someone will be able to tell me. It's not double, but it's like nearly double. So it's not like in a couple of thousand. It's going to cost like about $700 or $800 New Zealand, which is about $500 US, something like that. So it's not like top of the range or anything like that, but compared to these things that I've got in front of me right now, which I've had for many years, it's going to make a massive difference. Anyway, so yeah, Punk says 1450 is a great sweet spot in gaming. 27 is good for most games, but 32 isn't bad for some games. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I'm sort of tossing up at the moment, but I think that's where I'll go to, because I think the way I'll see it is that I'll get that one as my main gaming monitor, because I've got 24 inch monitors at the moment, 2 of them. And so what I'll probably do is I have the 27-inch initially, and it's going to be a massive upgrade on my existing monitors, and then use the other ones for secondary monitors or even a third monitor now. But then eventually that one that I get now will become my secondary monitor, where I'll get a really, what I'll do in the future is get like one of the latest ones if I can, or I get a really high-tech one. But on talking with the guy, he was a content creator too, and he did give me some really good technical advice around why getting that particular monitor. We're talking refresh rates, we're talking about, he was getting into some technical stuff that was starting to get over my head, but he came up with a whole lot of stuff that made complete sense to me around balancing both the gaming experience as well as the viewer experience. And so he made some really good points. I can't remember half of it all, but all I remember thinking was, yeah, this guy knows what he's talking about. He's a YouTube creator himself, so he was able to give me some good advice around that. Have I flown past the thing yet? Where are we? No, we're still good. Never fly past your turn off. Anyway, so yeah, I'm definitely, when it comes to specs, I'm not an expert at all, so it's always good to get advice. So yeah, PB Tech had some pretty good sales. Yeah, I went in there the other day. Yeah, so the guy was saying actually that, like, so true 4K at I think it's 244 hertz. He said basically both of these people, the consistent thing was like, in my situation, I don't really need that. So that was the advice they both gave. They did give the technical reason behind it. I can't remember though, but it sounded very, very convincing at the time. Maybe I just got sold to. But why would they downsell me? Seriously, because I was ready to buy a 4K. Mahu, welcome back. Good to see you. He said, I got my Corsair Vengeance RGB Pro RAM 4x8 GB. Nice. Sim says, I got a review version of the Honeycomb Throttle coming next week, so if you have any questions you want answered, let me know and I will add it to the review. Yes, the question I got answered is, can you contact them and tell them to send me one too? Thank you very much. Most appreciated. Yeah, I look forward to that. It looks awesome. It looks so good. That's the one missing thing. I mean, the Cytec ones used to be adequate, but these ones that are, have got like the modules, so you can change it from a single prop to a multi-engine to a jet. It just looks I'm definitely going to be getting them in the future, there's no doubt. Mahu says the Ryzen 5950X will be running at 6 gigs. That sounds, I really don't even know if that's good or not. It sounds good, so I'm just going to say that sounds awesome. I'm not that technically minded, to be fair, when it comes to that stuff. But other guys will be able to comment on that. NZ Malbeat, welcome. Hey, how you going? Welcome to the stream. Good to have you. Star says, hoping DX12 will make some better performance. Yeah, definitely, yeah. Yeah, I'm hearing you. Dex, hey, how you going? Hey, good to see you. What about a TV at 120 refresh PC input? I don't know. Once again, I'm probably the wrong person to speak to about it. I'm still learning a lot myself, to be honest. Because I've just played games in the past and not really, I've built computers, but that's just literally putting them together. But yeah, I tend to defer to people with much better knowledge than I. So yeah, but I'm always open to learning, and I've definitely learned a lot. And the first thing I've learned is don't put a 3080 video out there in 1080p, or people will lose their minds. Then again, it got huge engagement. So from a YouTube point of view, it was a real hit. From a getting smashed in YouTube comments point of view, it was not a hit at all. I got hammered. Anyway. Sim says, I bought an LG UH. Yes, that's the one I was... Hold on, let's look. Hold on. Let me match it up right here. I had... Yes. Let's see. Yeah, because I see you've been doing that. So let's have a look. So that is a LG 27 UL850 27-inch 4K VESA. Yeah, 400 IPS. The 2162 HDMI, blah, 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 blah. For £300. Nice. Yeah, the one I was looking at is a U32R590. The guy I was talking with, there's like monitor types, and it's like, oh shit, let me find it. I digress. But monitors, there's like 3 panel types, and he was saying that there was like 2 that you need to, like, for what I do. There was 2 that I definitely wanted to go for. If I had my phone, I could show you. I could look at it. Asus. Let's have a look here. This is great viewing for everybody, isn't it? Let's have a look. This is a quick way to do it. Boom. This isn't. Oh, here we go. Oh, actually, it's a gigabyte. I lied. It's a gigabyte. It is a gigabyte, not... Oh, no, it isn't. It is No, it is an Asus. I thought it was. I have no idea what I'm doing. What day is it? Let's have a look here. And, has it got the... I can't find the thing. You guys will probably be able to tell me. But there's like 3 different types, apparently. And there's like a 3-letter acronym for them all. And I think that one of them is IPS, and there's other types. Anyway, you guys can tell me. Dax is good. Where is NZHR? It's Hanmer Springs. Sim UK's, I assume you're laughing at my comment about telling them to send me one. I think my turn is coming up here. Everyone's getting concerned. Yeah, it is coming up very soon. We'll go around these hills here very soon. Dax says, I'm using a 49-inch LG 4K 60Hz. Is that a TV, is it? What's it like? Is it time to turn right? Just around the edge of this hill here, everybody. I'm a bit delayed on reading chat, so it hasn't reached my message. Oh, my... Okay. Sim UK says, hello, my name is Bethany. Sim UK Junior Warrior. Sim UK is my daddy. Oh, nice. Welcome. Sim UK Junior, that is good. Welcome. Are you're going to outstrip your dad in terms of viewers? I'll subscribe to you. Great to have you. Welcome. Where will we by the time you read this? Mahu says he thinks his neighbour's farm is on fire. He can see smoke. Okay, that might not be good. Do you have a 75 Hz refresh with custom? Okay, it's great. Okay, nice. Oh well, whatever works at the end of the day. But I have noticed on your one, Sim, just the, you know, that, particularly in that, the fishing game where you've done the, I watched your Battlegrounds video the other day. I watched it twice, by the way, you're welcome. I watched it in 1080p, then I watched it in 1440, because I just was really looking at really the minute details. I enjoyed it in 1440 for a start, by the way, and I was thinking, man, you are so much better at that game than I, which isn't hard because I suck. But anyway, it really makes a massive difference in my opinion, just that leap between those two. I reckon it's absolutely worth it if you can, you know, if you have the means to be able to do it. It seems like totally worth it. But yeah, it was awesome. And you're a tactical genius too on that win, by the way, I just got to say. Hey Kiwi, had the beers ready for this. Oh, Alan, how you going, mate? Hey, did you get my message? I replied to your comment. It's me with the beers this time. Yeah, with your breakfast. Yeah, I said you might be watching it with your breakfast. I've got the beers this time. I'm having a few quiets. It's quite good. I'm pretty sure it's completely legal to fly light aircraft and drink. I can't see there being an issue at all. There we go, we're on track right here. Nice, loving it. Welcome, love to see you. Star says, "Lol, that's amazing. Hey, my neighbour's farm is on fire. Good for him." Many thank you, Sim. No, it's all good. Like I say, I always watch. If you ever see Mace Otago comment on yours, Sim, that's me, by the way. Because that's my main YouTube account I've had forever, and I've actually got YouTube Premium, so I watch most videos on that. So, you know, I don't get adverts, which doesn't help you, by the way. It does, because you get anybody who's got Premium watches your channel gets a cut of that, just to put that out there. But I like it, so I don't have to worry about it, which is kind of bad for a YouTuber, considering that, you know, when you got monetization on, which I don't have on my live streams at the moment, by the way. See, I threw "at the moment" in there. Absolute politician. Anyway, I just dug myself a hole. The only answer is I was given it good exposure. I'll just shut up about that now. He's going to pour his beer on his cornflakes. That's good. Mahu is a beast on COD Mobile. There you go. I find it very difficult to play those games on mobile. The other thing, though, is I find it difficult to play on console and also difficult to play on PC. So I'm starting to think it might not be the device that's the issue. I'll keep looking, though. Dax says it's 1:37 AM here. That means he's on the west coast of America, in my opinion. Or in... No, he's not. You're in Kelowna, aren't you, Dax? That's right. How did I forget that? Slipping into IMC a bit. I can see the ground, clearly. It's fine. What about my co-pilot? It's all... Oh, yeah, there's a little bit, admittedly. It's all good, though. It's all good. We're fine. Having a Islay Scotch, or Islay Scotch. Nice, punk. Sim says, on some GA, I think beer is on the pre-start checklist. So I'm golden. Yeah, good. I thought so. I do like to be ultra-realistic, as you know. How's the fuel going? It's still going. How's our fuel load? No. Fuel should be sweet. We've got heaps. There we go. I did have the fuel cutoff valve on before, which wasn't helping us start the aircraft. Oh, it's automatically cross-feed here, so you don't have to worry about switching tanks or anything, if that's where you were going with that. Like I did on the Bonanza, which I always forget. Canada, that's right. Oh, Quinel. Ah, sheesh, sorry. 10 AM here. Mahu says it's 10 AM here. 10 AM, so that is like what? Like it's in Eastern Europe somewhere, isn't it? Well, hold on, what's the time? 10 AM. Oh no, that's like almost GMT. So that's in the UK somewhere. West Coast USA, same time as Dax. Delaying. Nice. Ian, g'day from USA. It's 1:39. West Coast USA for sure. I'm here. Where am I headed? I've been to Wellington. We departed from Wellington in New Zealand here. We're heading to a little place called Hanmer Springs. Excuse me. So it's an OnAir flight, by the way, for anyone who's just joined. Here we go here. We're flying down into here. About to come right through this little passage here, so we'll see how we go. But welcome. Great to see you there, Ian. Alan says, are you doing any other streams this weekend? Yes, I'm going to do another one. I don't know when. Probably maybe the same time tomorrow, I think. I think probably that's the most likely time. It's just a weird weekend. The wife is away with one of my daughters at the moment, so I had to look after my younger daughter, so I couldn't stream first thing on a Saturday morning for me, so that's just the reason. But yeah, definitely do another one. Triforce Gamers. Hello, everyone. Greetings from NL. Welcome. What's NL stand for? New something? I don't know. Enlighten me. It's probably very obvious to everyone else. Star says, my guy, the same person who said, so how do we fly this again, also says, if we can see 1 millimeter of the ground, we're good. That's good, yeah. Thanks, yeah. Switzerland. Ah, nice. Ian, it is 9:42 p.m. on a Saturday night. Alan said he has an opposite problem. His wife isn't away. Like Questionel. Is that what you're saying? Sorry. Yeah, I'm having a shocker there in the pronunciation. It's actually elections over here in New Zealand right as we speak. It is the election, but it's one-way traffic here. Jacinda and her Red Army are kicking ass last time I looked. Let's have a look on here. Labour landslide, national disaster. Yes, that's exactly what's happening. 49.4% of the votes, which is unbelievable in an MMP environment. 64 seats. Okay. Yep, they're absolutely killing it. Absolutely killing it. There we go. That's the political update. Okay, we're back flying now. 10:41, there we go. Like Quest. Ah, nice. Bear o'clock somewhere, definitely. And then now, Quest now. There we go. I nailed it. Absolutely nailed it. Labour is winning by some 30% or something. Yeah, they are absolutely killing it. Fly Home says, hello friend. Hello. How you doing? Welcome. Great to have you on board. Okay, so chances are we're not going to... This was a great decision, by the way. I'm just going to say this is the first time probably ever that I made a good decision flying down through this valley. So the question's going to be, what's the weather doing there? My suspicion is that there's not going to be automated weather or anything in Hanmer. Where are we? No, there's not. What we could do is I find that the I'm just showing meters. I'm just in. Sorry, I should really just show you what I'm doing at the moment. I would assume it's coming from the south. 180. Well, that's saying 070. But what I've found is that the meters and OnAir haven't matched what's happening in a Microsoft Flight Simulator. So I don't have a lot of confidence in that, I'm going to say. So we're just going to have to wing it. But that's how we roll. Look at this. It's looking good, isn't it? Looking awesome flying through here. What's happening here? You can buy modded controllers. Gives you anti-recoil and rapid fire. Nice. Okay, looks like someone's sub. Let me quickly get across there. O2W1N. O2Win. Welcome. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. If you are on the stream, welcome. You might just be watching a video somewhere. Okay. I appreciate it, by the way. Costs nothing at all except a little bit of self-respect to sub. That's all it is. Okay. What are we saying? Dax said, do they have the Lord of the Rings set showing? Oh, they've got a whole lot of Lord of the Rings stuff. You can go to Hobbiton and stuff like that. So they definitely have a bunch of that over here for sure. It's definitely beer o'clock at your house. Yes. It's on the dance floor getting absolute... Oh, no, I won't say that's inappropriate for the stream. But you're right, Ian. It's definitely beer o'clock. And thank you for the sub, which has just come through. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Welcome. Welcome to the Kiwi Mace community, which I've just made up, basically. Okay, let's bring up the VFR map. Okay, let's just fly over here. We're probably going to have to do some tricky dicky flying here in a minute. That's the technical term for it. Star says, actually, I made the decision for you. Ruined your best decision. Oh, damn. There we go. Fly Home says, has the same amount of subs in your channel. There we go. Awesome. It's about Microsoft Flight Simulator, but in the RU region. I've done a lot of flying there, actually. So, yeah, I wonder if does Flight Sim do a good job in that area? I assume it does. Does where I'm landing not have ATIS? No, it doesn't. It doesn't have ATIS. Mahu says, what's the best way to find the weather? Does anyone figured out a hack on how to find the weather at an aerodrome that you're heading to without ATIS? I used to have my own weather program in FSX and X-Plane and stuff like that, so I could always find it separately. I don't think this thing shows it at all. I think none of these show it. So I don't think that's going to help us. Otherwise, I'm just going to assume it's either going to be the same as what it was in Wellington or what it is in Christchurch, except what they're showing in Christchurch. Actually, it's probably exactly what's happening in Christchurch. Actually, that's the best way to do it. So if we go back and we go to Christchurch, NZCH, where are we? Oh, there we go, we're Christchurch ATIS. This is probably it, I would say. 027 at 6. There we go. 027 at 6. So we're landing northerly. Northern direction. I think that's probably a safe bet, everybody. Let's bring this back here. What's happening? 06. Okay, so we're landing 06 or 08. Can't see the runway. Okay, cool. That's what I'm going with. We're gonna, okay, so we're gonna left and a right-hand turn into 06 or 08. That's essentially what we're gonna be doing. Hold on, what am I doing here? Oh, hold on, no, we're gonna be landing in the opposite direction to which we're flying at the moment. Okay, so we'll join downwind, then figure it out as we get close. There we go, that's a very good decision. Unless we smash into a hill. Okay, what's everyone saying? Sorry, I'm getting through this. Emmy says breaking my PC. My GPU is now broken because I played the sim for 1 hour. John O'Pono, hello guys, welcome. Hey, how you doing? My personal cheerleader is now in action. Thank you, Sim. Boosting the likes. 25 likes. Yeah, come on guys. Sam, g'day. How you doing? Welcome. Great to have you on board. Dax has done a bit of Yakutsk. Oh man, come on, mate. You got to give me something that's got like that I can pronounce. Pete says, "How to go today, Mace? Can you smoke the wacky tobacco yet?" We won't find out today, I don't think. So there was two referendums as part of the elections. One was to make, well, in short, make cannabis legal. That's not quite what it's doing, but yeah, essentially it is. So yeah, so everyone voted on it today, but we don't know whether it's going to be passed yet. We probably won't know for a few days. But all the polls and that suggested that it was slightly more likely to happen than not. Although the polls are all over the place. Have I flown around Tongariro? No, I haven't yet, no. There's so many good areas around. I just got to get a refill here. Luckily, I bought a pre-prepared bag, just like Gordon Ramsay does when he does his cooking programs. And it just happens to have cans of beer in it, so that was pretty handy. Northern Russia. There we go. You should fly to YMHB, Australia, my home base. Nice. I think I have been. I've definitely been there in FSX, surely. Or X-Plane. Hold on. Things are getting a bit hairy here now in terms of... Oh, we're still a little way away, aren't we? How far are we? 24 k's. Nautical miles, I should say. Okay, we've still got a bit to go. Looks like we're going to have to do a little bit of interesting flying to get around these hills here, but we'll just play it by ear. We're getting a bit low to the ground, really. We're going to start breaking some CAA, Civil Aviation Authority rules pretty soon, I'm guessing. Hold on, let's just check out this map here. I think if we just... Let's just fly to the southern side of this range right here. Yeah, I think we're still going to have to... I think we're going to have to start climbing, everybody. I think we should. Because I'm too lazy, I'm going to go... Let's go up to 3. Let's go up to 4. Let's go... hold on. How do you do it? Alt. What's up? It should be all good. How are we looking? Okay. Just to be safe. Finally I caught you online. How's it going, mate? Lord! Man, it's been a while. Yeah, I used to stream a lot at this time of day, but now I usually stream in the morning. I mean, I say usually once a week, so, you know, that's pretty regular for me. Good to see you. It's been a long time. Lord's been watching my channel back on Twitch and YouTube for a long time. One of the early adopters. Been there from the start. Awesome. Good to see you. Dino just got his honeycomb yoke this week. Awesome. Yeah, I'm a bit jealous about that. Dax has gone Canadian. There you go. Again, an IMC starts getting a bit anxious. Okay, we're actually, I'm liking this altitude right here. I don't want to really get any higher. I know it's technically not a correct altitude. Well, hold on. Are we flying northerly? No, we're not. I can't really justify 3,200. It's a nothing altitude, really. But just bear with us. Triforce says, cheers, mate. Nice. Sim UK over the top. There you go. Hold on, let's pull back our thing here. It's Hobart Airport, the most south international Australian airport. Nice, Hobart, nice. I haven't been to Hobart myself. Okay, someone has subscribed. It's Christopher Dean Copper. Thank you, I appreciate it. Remember, everybody, it costs nothing at all to subscribe except a little bit of self-respect. I appreciate all support. It's been awesome, actually. Triforce is asking Dino whether he's enjoying the yoke. I assume that Dino's going to say he is. He hasn't replied. Yes, he has. Really nice. Yes. Bravo throttles on back order. Well, Sim is going to be reviewing the throttles very soon, and he's also organising some for me too. So I'm very thankful for that. So thank you, Sim, once again for that. He didn't, by the way, but you know, God loves a tryer. Mahu says, I can't play CSGO. It runs on a potato, and it's just timing me out. Oh, MSS really broke. Oh, it really did. Oh, no. Oh, that's not good. Okay, we've still got a little way to go here. How far we got to go, buddy? 18 nautical miles. So we'll just continue to fly as we see. Slam another beer. You won't worry about CA as much. Exactly. Yeah, morning's worst time for you. Too cold, yeah. When am I going to Lukla? Don't know when. The cartel route, ghost plane. And a bit of non-laziness. Yes, exactly. Exactly. It's all it costs. Look at this, everybody. This is pretty... That is... Whoa, look at that. Okay, that is pretty awesome. What do you reckon? That is pretty awesome. Let me have a look at what you guys are looking at. Wow, that is... Oh, man, that is amazing. I love it. Oh, how far am I? I'm not even live. I'm not even live on my other one. What an idiot. Oh, yeah. Wow. Oh, my... That is... Okay. That's what this game does. It's not a game, by the way. For those of you that get triggered on that. But that is just... Oh, that is tremendous, everybody. That's what this is all about. Beautiful through here, isn't it? Oh, man, that is just... Whew. Let's take a picture of that. Oops. Helps if I'm on here. There we go. Screenshot. Done. Beautiful. Unbelievable. Love it. And that's why this game is attractive to people. Looking good, NZA. Hey, NZA Simulations, how you doing? I assume it's Josh, is it? If it is, how you doing? NZA Simulations are the ones that develop the airports that I showcased on the channel during the week. The Oamaru Airport and the Napier Airport. And I tell you what, it's payware quality is the first thing I'd say. They've done an amazing job, so great to have you. Look at that. I mean, this here. I said before overcast lighting gave the most realistic look, but I'm changing my mind now. Look at this. This is just, I tell you what, this is just unbelievable. I keep looking at that cloud formation. Don't fly into there, by the way. That's my first recommendation, but just enjoy it. Wow. This is what this game is all about. / simulator. Okay, 13 nautical miles away, everybody. You little ripper. But great to have NZA. This is just 1080p, by the way. But go back and watch this stream about 15 minutes ago for my explanation on what I'm looking to do. But I'm upgrading everything in terms of monitor and stuff like that, so I can actually look at it in even higher resolution. Wow. Oh, I love this. This is so good. I love it. That's a ways away. Alan says, amazing weather. I flew from New York to Denver. You're saying got some spectacular stuff up high. Oh, nice. Yeah. They do such a good job with this. So good. Max is talking to Ian. There we go. NZ Melbourne wants to take the route, or fly the route that the Trans-Alpine Express takes. Well, you can do it. You can just do it. Go for it. Sar says, and they just made a new one in Australia as well. Was the add-on section. Yes, that's right. Yeah, they're doing Australia stuff also. Definitely. Doing both. It's just, I tell you, I'm so impressed with what the freeware community have put together with this. It's they've just done an absolute tremendous job. Look at this cloud formation. So good that I'm about to illegally fly into. No, I'll fly around it. Wow, that is just, wow, that is so cool. I would never thought that a simulator would ever look that good. Love it. Anyway. Yep, we talked about that. From Napier. He's from Napier, NZ Melbourne. Yeah, exactly, yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Nice. A lovely, lovely part of the world. I love going there. It's cool. There's people in the USA that think New Zealand is an Australian state. No. Dag says this is the sim is the closest thing to being on a real holiday. Alan says, what's a holiday? Cry face. Exactly. Oh, I'm flying nowhere near the airport now. It's okay. We'll take the long way. We'll take the scenic route. We are consuming more fuel, but you know, we're being somewhat realistic here, everybody. Yeah. Well, you should feel sorry for me. I had to take a holiday in the middle of winter to stinking Queenstown. What a stinking place to go to. Bracket sarcasm / sarcasm. It was cold though, I tell you. Whew, but it's amazing. Mahu says, by the way, I was running MFS at low medium. Oh no. You're having a shocker. Oh, Triforce has got to go. Hey, catch you later, man. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. There's an IMC cloud above beyond depending where you're at when reading this message. Okay, nice. Thank you. I think it's about 15 seconds behind, something like that. Or 20 maybe. Your PC crashed a GT Online server. There you go. Having a shocker. Okay, let's see. Are we heading in the general direction? No. It's over there. Okay, we need to... I think we're just going to have to break some rules, everybody. Let's get back out here, though. I mean, look at that. Look at that. Whew, love it. Okay, how are we looking here? We're getting very close to this airport, aren't we? And so we're going to be landing, actually, in a... We can continue on this track because we've got to land back in a westerly direction. So I'll take a wide arc. We'll take a wide arc and see if we can fly around this weather, everybody. We're going to be... I mean, look. We could fly through it. But let's... Look, it looks like it's going to sort of clear up a little bit through here. So we're going to fly around it. Let's look back here. Let's make you all dizzy. How's that? How's that working for you? Yeah, that's not good. Alright. Yeah, we'll fly around here. Look, let's just reduce our altitude just a touch here, everybody. Boom. Oh, hold on, altitude. Oh, what am I doing? Altitude. 2, 5. There we go. Down, down, down. Hold on. And then you go down. And we go down, 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 down. Like that. There we go. That's how we do it. How we're looking, what direction here? Okay, we can keep flying around here. I'm actually okay with this at this stage. Yeah, star's definitely going to be IMC, please. Look, yeah, I'm technically breaking a few rules here, but I mean, as we know, when you learn to fly, the golden rule is, if in doubt, risk it. That's what I was taught when I did my pilot's license, at least. If in doubt, just risk it. There's no problems. You only live once. I'm pretty sure that's what the manual says. Okay, let's start to swing in here through this gap right here that we can make, because I'm not going to descend anymore, actually. This gap right here is where I'm aiming for. Just to the right hand side of this here. Why are we continuing to... Oi. I haven't controlled my engine very well at all, but you know, why break a habit of poor piloting now? Might as well continue it. Okay, what's happening here, everybody? We've got to okay, good. Right, we'll get over this hill here, then we'll assess the situation and land. Simple as that. Reminds me of those air crash. Some says reminds me of those air crash investigation shows. The decision he made was fatal. Yes, one small pen dropped on the ground, got caught up in the rudder pedals, something like that. Gonna aim in the cargo, then turn north. Yeah, exactly. How we're looking here. There we go. That was excellent. We missed all the weather. Star, you can't complain. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah, Alan. They're actually stoners. Yeah, they're just celebrating in the hills here. They all got big blunts up there on the hill. Get the itis, his family set in. Oh. It's not even close. What? Are you talking about the if in doubt, risk it? I'm sure that's the thing. Six pack, hi partner and on here, enjoying your stream while cruising along at flight level 300 over PNG. Nice, yeah, I accepted that today. Just need to figure out how I can actually contribute now. Land upside down. Nice. There's IMC clouds ahead. There's 100% IMC conditions. Brace. No, it's looking good. It's looking great here, everybody. Just relax. I hope everyone's enjoyed the flight so far. The airport's over in this direction here. Let's just look at this though. I mean, look how close we are. I mean, we're pretty close to the scenery right here, and that's pretty good definition. Anyway, what I've found with some of these smaller airports are they're pretty damn hard to find, and some of them literally just look like fields. So I think OnAir, hopefully, as long as we're within a mile, hopefully we can just land anywhere. That's really what I'm saying. Oh, this looks amazing. Look at this through the basin. I mean, jeez, I gotta say, let's just ignore the landing at the moment and just enjoy some of this. I mean, it's just sensational, I tell you. It is sensational. Okay, the airport's over there somewhere. I think that is it right there with those buildings. Yeah, I'm almost certain that's it right down there. Okay. Let's start thinking about landing then. Yeah, it's over there. That's it down there, right? With some buildings, is that right? I don't know, it's just so hard to see. It's not like it's got an asphalt runway. If you put Vegemite on the wing, it smooths the roll. That's better definition than Skyrim. Marmite, yes, Marmite, I agree. Marmite's better. That's where most of the New Zealand sheeps live, might be at the airport. Should I get a Hex PS3? PS3, I mean, they are definitely one of the latest pieces of technology you can get, so get into it. Okay, I cannot see this yet. Is that it down there? No, those are... So it's telling me that it's right off my left. It's saying it's there. I literally cannot see it. Okay, let's just fly it as though... We obviously need to drop. Let's just start setting up. Okay, autopilot off. Mixture in. Look at this down here though. Jeez. Tell you what. Okay, just trimming back here, holding back. Then that. I'm just going to let that speed bleed off. Holding our altitude. I'm just going to have to be guided in by this map here basically. I can't see the airport. How far away am I? 3 nautical miles it's saying. Okay. Okay, first stage of flaps on, just to give me that. Second stage now. This is not conventional, but we'll throw it on now. Trim out to 70. 75. I'll just follow the needle, whatever it says, that's what I'm trimming out to. We need to drop a lot of altitude here. I'm just going to let it just go. Okay, so apparently the airfield's right in... Is that it straight down below us there? Are we? Seriously, no. Is it? No. So apparently we're heading straight for it now. I can't see it. I cannot see it. How we're looking for... Okay, 70's okay. We won't stall at this point. At least we're getting our altitude sorted. Yeah, Star. Yeah, exactly. They're too hard to see. Is this it? I think... Where is it? I honestly cannot see it. Okay, so it's slightly over to the left here, apparently. But where? Oh, there it is. I've got it. I've got it. I think this is it right here. Is that it? Right here, everybody, I think. Well, I think this is it right here. Let's go with it. That's where we're landing, everybody. Decision made. Let's have a look. Does it seem about right? Yeah, that seems about right, doesn't it? I think that's a runway.
Wind 0 at 3 knots.
Oh, good. And it did use Christchurch's ATIS, by the way, judging by what it just told me. Yeah, this has got to be it right here, I think. Man, look how hard that is to see. Anyway, we're coming in, everybody. 70 knots, perfect. It's exactly where I want to be. It's holding directly at 70 knots too. I'm pretty sure this is the runway. Anyway, it looks nice and flat, so let's go with it. We'll extend right down here. I'm not too worried about landing nearly. Hold the nose.
Landing time log. Landed at November's
Whoa.
Hotel
Okay.
Hanmer Springs Airport.
Okay, it's telling me we landed at the right airport. Let's bang off the flaps, everybody. Okay, and OnAir is loving it, so that's all that counts. Nice. All right. And this is the international airport right here, everybody. This is where you can pick up your duty free. All right. Parking brake set. Right. Nav off. Strobe off. Landing lights are off. Beacon can stay on. Everything's good. I think we can.
Engine off time log.
Okay, great. I loved it.
Registered in OnAir company.
It absolutely loved it. What are you guys saying? Abusing me on a approach here? Not with it. You're taking the Hovis to Isengard, Ace. How you going? Welcome. Yes, exactly. That's exactly where I was taking it. Anything goes in New Zealand, Max. Yeah. Yeah, the grass runways. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. If you put Marmite in the intercooler, then it will make a fart sound. There we go. That makes sense to me. Be nice if it had a lock on the destination airport in view. I think it kind of. I think there's actually isn't there a thing that shows a hover above where the airport is? But I just don't like it. It's not very immersive. What's more immersive is having no idea where the airport is. Ah, there we go. NZA Simulation's going to fix it. That will be good. Nick, how you doing? Welcome. Really? It is now. Decision made. Minimum. Meeting the locals. Johnny says, butter that grass, Kiwi. I think it was all good. Yeah, it should have a windsock. Yeah, every runway should have a windsock. Definitely. Sim says it's pretty incredible. I appreciate it. Good job finding that tone. Did I get the stall warning on? Did it? I didn't see it. I didn't hear it. I was too busy trying not to land upside down, even though someone asked me to. Maho says, put Marmite in the engine. Nick says, request the jetway. Yeah, exactly. Ender, welcome. Welcome. Do you like the election results? I don't know. I'm not really. To be honest, here's the thing. This year I say I'm not getting involved with it because it's just all crap. And at the end of the day, what I've decided is it doesn't really matter that much who's in government. It's up to you to decide what you want to do in your life. On the whole, that's a very easy thing for me to say. But on the whole, that's the way I view it. I think is, depending on what country you're into. Now, over here, our parties are pretty centrist. The main parties are pretty centrist, are pretty similar on a lot of things. Yes, one is slightly left, one is slightly right, but nowhere near probably this, talking about as a New Zealander, nowhere near as hardcore one way or the other. Anyway, politics, I'm over it, so yeah. Anyway, to answer your question, I'm not really that worried. Star says, good flight, went into IMC about 15. Hey, I appreciate it, thank you. You can send me the warning. The thing is, you can't take my pilot's license off me because I don't have one. So, hey, that's a good way to approach it. Should I get the Vega 56 for the 200? It's cheaper than 1080. I don't know. Do not know. Rusty, greetings. How far along are you on OnAir? Just made my first million. Hey, well done. Welcome, by the way. I've sort of been bouncing between servers, so I haven't really sat down and really ground anything out. So this was in Thunder. This was actually my first flight in Thunder, actually. So, yeah. NZA said added to the backlog. Hey, all we need is a windsock on this one, and I'd be happy. It's voting in the least competent. Yeah. It's a bit like that. Anyway, let's review our flight right here. We did get a reputation increase, which was a bonus. Airframe's all good. On the whole, everything went pretty well there. I followed every rule 100% correctly. I don't think anyone would disagree with that. And there we go. So if we go into my company and we go to the dashboard here, you'll see that I am raking it in big time. Not. So obviously our company value is minus 1.9. The reason being is I had to put a deposit down on that rental. So if we actually go to our cash flow statement, you'll see that we got paid for how much for that flight? $480. Ha! But we spent $277 on the rental. And a landing fee. So we made like $180. Okay, so that wasn't that great, was it? Rusty said, haven't attempted Thunder yet. Still in the cotton wool world of Cumulus. Hey, that's all good. It's all good, man. Hey, Nick, you reckon you can manage that? What I assume you're talking about the windsock. Nick says that's what we did with Oamaru. There was a pole. Yes. There was a big old pole in the runway. Yeah. Actually, I think I've got the video of that right here. Hold on. Yeah, I didn't actually put it really clearly in my video when I did it. This is Oamaru. Hold on, this is just, you'll see how I edit this out a bit here, but hold on. If you look, where is it? Hold on. Sorry, this isn't. I'm pretty sure you can see on here that there's a pole right. It's just to the left here. Hold on, this is me adjusting my speed. There. Did I get to it? No. Okay. It's just, yeah, it's up. It's literally in the middle of the runway. Maybe we can see it here. You can't quite see it, but it's just up over. There it is there. Oh, no, you can't quite. Oh, no, this is the actual. Oh, sorry. No, this is the wrong one. Wrong one, everybody. That's the modified version. Idiot. This is the default. There we go. There it is. Look at this right here, everybody. Oamaru runway. Here's an obstacle to work your way around. So really the runway's this long. Yeah, I thought that was weird looking at it. At the actual, that's the one that you'd actually updated. But yeah, that's been removed, which was most appreciated. Oh, you got to laugh, really. Looks like the pandemic hit your business hard. Do you adjust the fuel mixer at all? Yes, definitely, all the time. Particularly when I fly in Canada a lot at high altitudes. You definitely need to. It's a good habit to get into. See, some aircraft are pretty, you don't really need to do it. But I've noticed that some of these, the aircraft here in Microsoft Flight Simulator, it affects it quite significantly, actually. You've got to be all over it. Star says, NZA Sim, okay, there we go. NZHN on there too. It's a pretty bad state. It's been, don't PM me for a fix. Done. Taxi to my hotel, please. Yeah, no problem at all. I'm sure there's plenty of taxis out here. That's the new one. Yeah, sorry, Nick. Yeah, sorry. I wasn't looking very closely. Nice. Shimmy left on approach. Yeah, I reckon. Oh, there we go. How we're looking here. What I might do is, shall we fire up one more flight? What do you reckon, everybody? If there's a short flight here that I can do, might as well do one more. Why not? I'm enjoying it. So, hopefully you guys are too. Find jobs. What was it again? NZHR. Got to be some flights here, surely. Treat me. Distance, here we go. Something like here, one. Oh, jeez. I'm an idiot. I clicked on NZHR and that was a shocker. Oh, that goes up. Oh, that's going to go right over the top. Go back here. Okay, some of these are a bit too long. I don't really want to fly that far. Those two there, okay. I mean, we could fly this one here over to, what's NZMK? Motueka, I assume? It is indeed. We're going to have to, okay, it's going to be a bit of fun though, to actually get up that high and go that far. You know what they say, if in doubt, risk it. We'll take that job. Okay, so let's just update our overlay right here. And we'll go NZHR to NZMK. Okay, how are we looking? How's our fuel looking here? Should be complete. Oh, how much was the I didn't see how much the weight. Oh, it's fine. It was fine. We've got enough weight. Nick, hey, thank you. Appreciate your subscription. Thank you very much. Remember, everybody, it costs nothing at all except a bit of self-respect. I've got to stop saying that. I'm not going to, but I should. Okay, so we've got plenty of fuel. It's looking good. Let's confirm and fly now. So NZMK, right? Is where we want to be. So we'll let that load up. No, we've got to wait for the aircraft to start up. So NZMK, ZMK Motueka. It's going to take a little while just to load this 392 on, and then we're going to be good to go. Is Wanaka anywhere near here? Yeah, it's pretty near here. Yeah, definitely. Queenstown. Okay, we've got another subscriber right here. McStallion YouTube, I assume. YT, just subscribed. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Samuel, welcome to the stream. Thank you. Good to see you. How do I get this toolbar across the top? I get asked that every time. It's called Fly Live. I'm leading you into the backdrop of the stream, the secrets, the dark, deep secrets. It's just a single Fly Live. Go and Google it. And basically for the overlay, I can just go in here and I've created the graphic behind it. But these individual little things right here, that's the data. I just chose on the right-hand side which ones I wanted to be in there. You can choose a whole lot. Joshua Hill, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. So I put in the graphics behind there and the call sign, the from, to, blah, 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 just on Photoshop. And then you can basically display so much data. These are the ones I selected. So I just line them up, put them in there, save the template, and then at the start of each flight, you just put in the destination and the departure and your call sign, and it fills in the details and tracks you. Simple as that. It's really good. Let's go to flight tracking page here, everybody. So I'm going to have to, what I was thinking, I'm going to have to do my GPS. I'm going to have to update my GPS. Well, they don't really need it, to be honest. We'll start tracking. Midhan, hi, how you doing? Rusty says, nice, thanks, subbed. Thank you, appreciate it. Okay, we're back in here. We have not turned the aircraft off properly. So let's, okay, continue. Thank you for that. Right, that's cool. Whoa, okay, right, mixture in. I assume that's proper, it's all good, master's on. We should be asked.
Your flight will be monitored until
There we go, we're good.
down the engine.
I'm just going to throw the landing light straight on and the strobe because we're pretty much on the runway, so you know. Sucks to be anybody who's close to us. We'll put in one notch of flaps on down here, as you can see, or else, oh, we didn't turn everything on, or else the OnAir does not like that. Let's do a direct to. Hold on. Direct to, enter, hold on. Why is this not direct to, clear? Why is this not, what have I done? There we go. Hold on. There we go. We finally got there, everybody. NZ, because we don't do flight planning on this. Hold on. No. Clear. How do I start this? I don't want a waypoint. Hold on, I've completely cocked this up. How do I clear this bloody thing? Direct to. Right, start again. Direct to. NZ. This is highly entertaining, everybody. Oh. N. There we go. That's what I thought I did first time. Having a shocker. Z. M. What was it again? MK. Enter. Activate. Enter. What? Oh, jeez. This thing's been... If I go to the flight plan now... No, hold on. See? Oh, no. Flight plan? No, it hasn't worked. Why? What have I done wrong here? Why is that not activating? Yes. Oh, there we go. Activate. Enter. Oh, my lord. There we go, everybody. That was 3 or 4 minutes of absolute hell. Apologies for that. Right, let's go. What's everyone saying? Everyone's left. Right, let's go back down this runway. Has a new simulator got smoother, better controls from... No, it does not. The controls are terrible. In my opinion, they're way too sensitive. So yeah, I think they need to work on the sensitivity. I got the same problem in G1000. Is there a MIDI controller for that dual knob? I don't know. It's annoying. That was annoying right there. That was way more complex than it should have been. It's definitely worth it. Yeah, that's 6-pack. Yes. Yeah, it's definitely, it's amazing. I mean, the graphics alone are just really, really good. Yeah, the thing they need to, the biggest thing that's missing out of this, there's a few things that's missing. One, I'd like to see a replay mode. That's not the main thing, but the thing that needs to be added is good quality airliners, which the third-party developers will sort out, because there's no real good... I mean, although the fly-by-wire guys have done an amazing job, but once again, it's freeware developers come in and done an amazing job with that, with the A320. Alright, here we go, buddy. I assume everything's good to go. Let's just go for it. Pro pilot, yeah. Yeah, it's fine. Look, I mean, yeah, I think it's... Yeah, I mean, the controls are fine once you get used to them. But it's I think they can definitely tweak them, that's for sure. Yeah, I know I can adjust. I've got the sensitivity turned right down. Right down. Here we go.
Airborne time log.
Right. But see, you see how this is bouncing like that? I'm hardly even moving it, and it just AP. Altitude. And then altitude. Oh man. Come on. What's going on? Why is that not grabbing? See that? It's not grabbing. Let's just see if it will. There we go, it grabbed. Oh, I hate that. Anyway, 900's way too up there. What's going on here? Is this altitude we're selecting? Let's get it up to north odd. Let's get up to 5,000. We're going to at least have to get up to 5,000, I would imagine. Look, what the hell's going on here? Is it decided to... There we go. That was absolutely professional, everybody. Let's go like here, nav. Let's go turning. Oh, shocker. Yes, I said all my curves. Yep, definitely, yep. Oh, there we go. We'll just stall. There's no problem there, everybody. Yeah, no. Oh shit, it's doing this thing again. No. Trim. I'm gonna get penalised for that. Okay. Let's just hand fly this thing for a while. See if we can just trim it out. My lord, that wasn't good. Yeah, ignorance is bliss. Yeah, for 2020 to be your first sim, yeah, definitely, particularly from a graphical point of view. Yeah, but from a lot of other things, yeah, it's definitely, no, I mean, on the whole, it's pretty awesome, I'd say. I'm pretty happy with it. But it's definitely lacks in a lot of areas, there's no doubt about that, but, you know, that's all good. Okay, we're actually supposed to be flying over here. How about we do that then? Fly upside down. Well, I've just got a frickin' penalty for stalling. That happens quite a bit, actually, I find. That, you know, when you, the autopilot will trim right back. And obviously in the G1000 you can use FLC, but it doesn't have it on here. It doesn't have it on here, does it? No. Let's just trim. Let's just trim for A at first. Let's just trim for... We need to be a bit faster than this. We can fly right up through this gap here though. It's going to work quite nicely. Man, this is way too hard work for me at the moment. Yeah, not the dreaded AP bug, yeah. I turn the Garmin off, then on again, and that seems to fix it, yeah. Yeah, do the climb manually. AP tries to kill me too often, yeah, exactly, yeah. It's all good. It's all good. We've got it under control now, folks. Let's go ahead and just get the, at least get the nav going. Ah, there it goes. It is still doing it. Get away. Get away. Let's not do that. Let's not do that at all. Seemed like a good idea. I've really got to get to cruise altitude. Look how that just... I mean, I'm very surprised they haven't fixed that yet. It just... the trim wheel just goes right back. I'm just going to fly right up this this valley right here. Seems like a good idea to me. They'll smooth it out okay. I will save up for Christmas, as Josh says. We'll buy any extras in later in the year. Yeah. Will I keep flying X-Plane? It's a very good question. It's a very good question. I think that for the airliner experience, I definitely will. But the more, because I'm such a big general aviation fan, I think I'm probably going to spend more time in this sim, which is something I wouldn't have said, by the way. I still though think X-Plane. Oh, I did a video actually about a year ago on, because everyone was saying that once Microsoft Flight Simulator was released, that X-Plane would die basically. And I think over time that is true, over time. But initially, it's still, X-Plane is still being played by a lot of people because it provides a number of things that this sim doesn't provide, particularly in the airliner space. So yeah, I think they will need to innovate over time. But I think because I enjoy the general aviation flying so much, and you know, OnAir and FS Economy and Neo Fly and all that, and just really enjoy, you know, the scenery and stuff like that, without having hundreds of gig of space being required, then I don't think I'll be playing it that much, to be fair. I think if the truth be told. Am I thinking doing the A320 flights? Yes. Look, I definitely will be doing it because I actually still enjoy doing the airliners. I definitely do. I'm a member of Virtual Airlines and stuff like that. In the meantime, I'm just really enjoying the smaller ones. But no, I definitely will be doing them because probably about the last sort of 12 months, I really started to get interested in learning the procedures in the big aircraft. It's something I hadn't done much at all. Havoye Reich, hopefully I pronounced that correctly. I certainly probably haven't. Has subscribed. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So I definitely will. Yeah, definitely will be doing them. Yeah, definitely is the answer. In the meantime, though, I'm just enjoying doing what I'm doing, so all good. Lord of the Rings scene, yeah, definitely. I mean, check this out. I mean, this is why I enjoy the low and slow at the moment. It's just, that's just spectacular. The really high quality ortho is pretty similar, but it would take gigs and gigs of space to get the coverage that you get here. That's what I like. You know, I've got really good internet, so, you know, good internet. I don't have to worry, you know, too much about, you know, being able to stream at a decent rate. So yeah, so I'm pretty lucky in that respect. I love it. TK, kia ora. How you doing? Welcome. Yeah, X-Planes, yeah, much superior in terms of flight physics, in my opinion. So yeah, in that respect, yes, definitely. And they've got way more content in terms of airplanes and stuff like that. So like if I want to fly some of my favourite aircraft, I definitely have to go X-Plane. But at the moment, this is definitely completely fine. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, Mahu plays Aerofly, Flight Sim 2020 Infinite Flight. Top 48 on landing, nice. Beautiful, 48. What's that, 48 million? No, 480,000. No, 44.8 million. Wow. That's huge. I know. No, it's not. It's been retracted. Ignore what I just said. Excuse me. But yeah, it's an interesting one. I'm actually was thinking of putting out a video, a reaction video to my original video of will Flight Sim 2020 kill X-Plane, because you know a lot of people were saying, yeah, as soon as this was launched, X-Plane's dead. I knew it wouldn't be, because anyone who's been around flight simulation for a long time would know that just not everyone's going to be able to play this game. I think the two main issues why people would stick with X-Plane at the moment, there's a number of them. I mean, there's commercial stuff, like there's commercial operators who use it for flight sim training. That's one part of it. But apart from that, just your general flight sim person, there's a couple of reasons. One is that the content, there's a lack of content in here. It's rapidly growing, but there's a lack of content, particularly in airliners. So if you want to fly airliners, really you're back in X-Plane or FSX, really, because you've got those high quality, detailed cockpits, etc., you know, with proper procedures. And in X-Plane, in Microsoft Flight Simulator, there's only one, and that's the fly-by-wire A320, which is amazing that what those guys are doing. So if you've got favourite airplanes, all that sort of stuff, then that's one thing. That's one thing that's going to keep people going back to that other back to X-Plane. The other thing, in my opinion at least, is that they just like, while specs are pretty friendly for flight sim, like some people will just not be able to run it at probably at the level that they'd like to run it at. So it's not, it doesn't have the performance that they would like, yet they might have the X-Plane sort of optimized, so it gives them a better experience, particularly with ortho and stuff like that. So I think those are the two sort of main reasons. There's other little reasons too. I mean, I actually think the system specs required for flight sim are pretty friendly. And to be honest, X-Plane isn't the most optimized simulator out there. It's decent, but it's probably not the most. So, but yeah, I think X-Plane will definitely need to innovate, because the visuals in this are pretty stunning. Okay, engage autopilot, altitude. You see, will this hold it? Is it holding? What's my trim tab doing? Hold on. What are we doing here? Are we holding? No, we did a big, and now what are we doing? Okay, we're definitely in IMC now, by the way. Hey Sim, thank you, good to see you, mate. You had a like before you go. Thank you, I appreciate it. Awesome, keep up the good work on your end too. I'm loving it, by the way. Watching pretty much everything. Spelling error, there we go. Oh, right, nice. That's why you deleted it. But thanks, Sim. Everyone, make sure you go and check out Sim UK's channel. He is it's really, really good. Really good. Okay, here, I can pull back this now. That's all cool. Okay. Colin, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. Welcome. Okay, so our altitude's just reducing back down. But yeah, look, I mean, at the end of the day, there's also some people that are just purely, like, I mean, for the want of a better term, a fanboy. They just don't want to change. But yeah, I think when I put together that video, it was titled something like, will X-Plane, will Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 kill X-Plane? And I had five reasons that I said that it wouldn't. And some people in the comments, it got a lot of comments, and a lot of people were just saying as soon as Microsoft Flight Simulator was launched, wow, look at that, that immediately no one would ever play X-Plane 11 again, and everyone knows that that's just never going to be the case. Of course people are going to continue to play it, but the 5 reasons were specs, fanboyism was actually one where people just refused to play a different one. The other one was content, because people invest a lot of money into their sims, and so if they've invested a lot of add-ons and stuff like that, they just might want to be able to get more value out of it by continuing to play. So that was another one. I can't remember the other two. How about that? Let me see, let's grab it. Videos, where is it? There was a lot of angry people on it once again. I remember that.
I want to make an animation.
Well, then make one.
Can't draw good.
Well, then do one. No.
I'm sorry to announce, everybody, but X-Plane is officially dead. Well, that's what you'd think if you read some of the commentary, forum posts, and comment sections out there. There we go. I'll turn down. I know that's a dangerous thing, by the way. That is a very dangerous thing, taking any of those things seriously. But there are a lot of people who genuinely believe that once Flight Sim 2020 comes out, that will spell the end for the lights of X-Plane. It'll be gone. Exited, retired, fired, extinguished. But I don't think that's going to be the case. And in this video, I'm going to give you 5 reasons why I don't think X-Plane's going to die at all. But before we get into that, please smash that like button down below. It lets you smash the like button. Look, I haven't even done it. And even if you don't like it, smash the like button. Just help me out. Also, I'm really interested to hear what you think about Flight Sim 2020. How you think it's
let's
gonna
go through the
impact
5
market,
reasons right
and
here.
also
Here we go. So
this reason is limitations around specs.
yeah, so this was before we knew what the specs were on the sim, and I don't think they were anywhere near as harsh as what we originally thought they might be. But my point on this part was, number one, either your system just can't run it very well, or it can't run it to the level that you expect. So that was the first one. Number two, I'm not going to do the whole video. Number two was investment in current platform. So that's basically you've put so much money into add-ons and stuff into your X-Plane, for example, that you know, to switch over and just leave them sitting there doing nothing might be an issue. So these are reasons why I didn't think X-Plane was going to die. Lack of content, and in my personal opinion, I'll give myself a pat on the back. That's 100% correct. There's no airliners, essentially. I'm not crashing, am I? No, good. So that was always going to be the case. It's the same with when new consoles launch. You know, they don't have enough, until they sort of get enough games that people want to play, then, you know, people are slow to adapt or come across. Same thing here. Once, you know, in the future, it will definitely get, you know, obviously be good and have heaps of content. Brand loyalty. So essentially that's just fanboys who just won't go to, they'll stick with X-Plane no matter what. That was the fourth reason. And the fifth reason was development. So essentially what I was saying here was that X-Plane will, you know, will need to innovate and develop. And if they do, then that will encourage people to stick with the platform. So that's the 5 reasons. Sorry, I'll get back out of that now. But yeah, so yeah, it's an interesting topic, that one. It certainly, X-Plane definitely hasn't died, but it will if they don't innovate. In my opinion, at least. I don't know, this is looking pretty freaking dodgy right here, everybody, isn't it? This is definitely not VFR. I do not know what's in front of us. And I don't have the G1000 to be able to show me any terrain. So this could be a real issue. What we do have, though, we do have this. So pretty much if we get through here... Are we on GPS? This is scary now. I could quite easily smash into a hill now, everybody. They do have the Boeing 747. Yeah, but the airline is the default aircraft in this game are terrible. In terms of complexity, at least. And that's fine. That's what you get with the default aircraft, but they really haven't put a focus on it. And that's completely fine, but it is what it is. IMC, this is a perfect time to debug the autopilot. Yes, exactly. It's up to Kiwi Mace, says Mahu. 5 years from now, FS22 will be a monster. Yeah, this is the thing. And it's a platform that, you know, eventually it may just, you know, it may just swallow up the likes of X-Plane. I did another video after that, actually, of what X-Plane needs to do to compete. And it was just, you know, I think, you know, perhaps they might go more into the commercial market or whatever, or put a focus on mobile or something like that, which I've already started to do. So it's just hard to say, but yeah, I mean, in the current states, you know, this, you know, apart from, in my opinion, flight physics and also airliners, then apart from those two aspects, this thing blows it away in a lot of other respects. I mean, it doesn't have some of the other stuff, like sort of like the replay mode and a few other built-in things, but it will over time get that. But on the face of it, this incorporates, like, for example, this has got ortho without needing the drive space. You know, this is less than 200 gig, this program, and it's got full, you know, look at the scenery that's available without having to store it. It's unbelievable, really. Delang says, have I tried out the G36? Yes, I have indeed. Yes, and I agree. It's quickly becoming mine too. The last 2 streams I did. In fact, the viewers on the stream recommended I start to use it, and I did, and I love it. It's awesome. It comes with the G1000 upgrade also, which is cool. Okay, guys, I might need to... This is very scary right here, everybody. I do not know what is happening. Okay. We're just gonna go for it, because, you know, if in doubt, risk it. Although I tell you what, there's some pretty steep hills around here. Jeez. We're not too far away from those. Really is a little bit silly, isn't it? Maybe I should turn normal weather on. It's not very interesting if you can't see much, is it? So let's just put a few clouds in here. Oh shit! I can't do that! Damn! Sorry for the... excuse the French there. Ah, I forgot. It changes the time if you're not on live. Damn! Oh well. Let's just do the flight anyway. What an idiot I am. What a complete idiot. Ah! I keep forgetting that. It's pretty nice looking out here though, isn't it? Let me just pull the time back slightly now that I've completely screwed up. Ah, I forgot about that. Let's just do it slightly earlier in the day. Would we have been okay, is the question. We probably would have been okay now just looking in the distance. Oh, this is beautiful. Anyway, I completely and utterly cocked that up, everybody. Damn. What a shocker. What a shocker. Oh, what happened, by the way, in case you're wondering, is that the flight tracking has gone off. See, because it went off live, it picked up the fact that it basically went back in time in the simulator, and so OnAir bounced me. Ah, what a shocker. Having said that, the view now is absolutely spectacular, so that's the bonus, but I apologise for that, everyone, so I'm just going to... I'll boot my OnAir program. Man, what an idiot I am. Oh well, it is what it is. Yeah, that killed the OnAir flight. Yeah, I'm going to have to refly it. Damn. Dumb. So dumb. I've completely forgot about that. Anyway, this is much better viewing in terms of the scenery than staring into a cloud bank, that's for sure. But still, I would have preferred it to actually count the flight. But anyway, it is what it is. It's fine. It's going to be an awesome flight through here. Man, what an idiot I am. Ha! Yeah, it shows no mercy. Yeah, I completely forgot about that. Hey, Krypton, how you doing? I don't know if you've commented earlier. I completely missed it. If so, I apologise for that. Welcome back. Good to see you. I just turn off the force set time, then you can fly at any time and still log. Yeah, that's what I need to do. I think that today that turned off. Yeah, exactly. It is probably the prettiest mistake I'd ever make, that's for sure. Yeah, definitely. It's amazing. It's just, I mean, this here is just, oh, I mean, sensational, right? We would have been right for altitude too, actually, just. It would have only been good luck, not good management, that's for. Oh, trust me. Yeah, look at that, through there. Got the river running through the middle of there. It is a beautiful part of the world, there's no doubt. Ah, still annoying though. It's still annoying. Ah, you randomly woke up 0400. Check YouTuber. Damn time zones, I know, I reckon. OG Dex, welcome. How you doing? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, it's in the company on global settings, yeah. We'll jump in here. Hold on. Let's get this out of the road until we get in there. What an absolute numbnuts I am. Okay, yeah. Global settings. No, you can't. You can't do that because it's one of the survival mode issues, yeah. So used to flying on those other servers, so yeah, that's what's happened there. I'm surprised though, because all I was doing though was... all I changed was the weather, but then again it's live weather, so I wonder why I changed the time and not just change the weather. You know what I'm saying? I didn't change the time, but maybe when I went from live weather to this, it must adjust something to do with the time, surely. Well, it did, definitely did, because it went backwards in time. It actually went forwards in time, actually, if we tend to be speaking. Hold on. Yeah, sun's setting in the west. Anyway, lesson learned. Lesson learned. It's all good. Yeah, you just woke up too. Nice. Good to have you. Colin, I think I might have missed your sub. Thank you. I'm just going through the list here. I think I pretty much picked up the other ones there. Oh, that's annoying. That is so annoying, everybody. Anyway, it's no problem. It is a bonus of getting this amazing scenery, so that's cool. Yeah, I think you're right, Alan. Alan's saying that basically whenever you change anything from live, on-air registers change and spikes your flight. Yeah, man. Should have left it, shouldn't I? What an absolute shocker I am. Anyway, no worries. I think if you had it set to custom and not live before you start to track. Yeah, no, on-air will still set the time, definitely, yeah, but yeah, had I had it at one of the presets when I started, so if I had just a preset of a few clouds or whatever, when I started the flight, it wouldn't have been a problem. It's the fact that I changed it halfway through. Absolute shocker. Anyway, it's all good. I mean, look, you live and learn, don't you? And look, to be honest, I still enjoy flying this flight, particularly in this part of the world, down through here. So, you know, not going to get too worried. But yeah, just means I have to repeat the flight now. Ha! You can restart tracking without exiting. I don't think it will restart it. Let me go in there. Not on survival mode you can't, I don't think. Lander says, welcome by the way, please land a time. Please land a time, I'm not too sure. Land with an Airbus A320. Let's have a look. I'll try to resume. The tracking's not going to. I don't think it's going to resume it because it's going to say that the. I'm just going in there now. It's going to say that I'm not at the departure airport. Tracking aircraft. Oh, has it got it? Is it working? Oh no, it's expecting me to be back at the airport down there. Hold on, don't follow the aircraft. Yeah, expecting me to be down here, Hanna Springs. Location is wrong, yeah. Yeah. I'll go to abort flight. Okay. I switched time and it stopped tracking. Click start tracking while still flying and it counted my flight. Done it multiple times. Since you shut down for a while, it might not. I didn't exit. Okay, maybe I'll remember that for next time. Yeah, so I can see I'm here, but it says I should be here. Yeah, it's definitely not tracking it properly at the moment. I'm just going to abort that flight. Anyway, all good. All good. Yeah, if I'd click restart straight after I did it. Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, okay. Oh well. As we fly through some cloud here. You live and you learn, don't you? Wow, look at that. It's pretty sweet, isn't it? OG says, I enjoy doing mail deliveries in the 2008B, so the Cessna 208 with the FedEx livery. Yeah, that's cool. The DHL, yeah, that's awesome. Using NeoFly, yeah, still waiting on. He's still waiting on your world account activation. You assume FS is FS economy is similar to OnAir. Look, ultimately you are carrying passengers and cargo from one airport to another, but I think OnAir and FS economy are quite different. Definitely quite different. So and it's really comes down to personal preference on which one you know, you like. So you've got to give them both a go. They're both free to try, and then you just got to figure out which one you like the best. OnAir is definitely a lot slicker in its UI and probably a bit more complex than FS Economy. But FS Economy, it's free, but it's also really cool. You know how you can build up your hours and your money and buy FBOs and buy aircraft and cooperate with other players and stuff like that. So they've both got their positives for sure. Yeah, remember for next time, definitely Rough Rider, definitely remember that. It needs more flyable planes, yeah. Oh, I mean, definitely. I mean, over time that will definitely increase, there's no doubt. Yeah, Alan says, you've just switched servers from OnAir to OnWare. Question mark. Cheers for that, no worries. This is pretty sweet though. I mean, look at this. I'm kind of glad in a way I mucked up. It's pretty cool. Guys, just going to take a quick toilet break. I'll be back soon. I am back. Whoa, I'm breaking all my equipment. What's happening out here? Anything changed? Not really. Alright, we're not too far away from our destination. Refilled my beverage cart. Dex through the 350 bolt to try out. Controls were wonky compared to the 152, 172, etc. Not to mention flaps didn't function at all, nor the GPS. You can't even set heading using the bug non-functional plane. Oh, there you go. Yeah, so there's a few like that. Okay, let's just suss out what we're doing here, everybody. So, so they'll be using Nelson's weather. Nelson is 248 at 7 back. Okay, so it's coming from the west. Murchison. No, we're not going to Murchison. We're going to Motueka, right? There we go. We'll tune the traffic. So what did I say? So it's coming from the west, so I'm not too sure what the runways look like there, but we'll get close and figure it out as we go. No, I didn't buy the 182 payware. No, I didn't. I was thinking about it, but no, I decided not to. Right, what's happening in the election, everybody? Let's take a quick look. Oh, Labour must have absolutely killed it. She's done a victory speech. There we go. Labour got 48.9% of the votes, which is 64 seats. So they've got 3 more seats. They can absolutely govern alone. Wow, that is a huge. Wow, that is a huge result right there. Wow, absolute killed them. Wow, absolutely smashed it. There you go, everybody. That's a massive result. There you go. Hold on, let me get rid of all this other stuff I was bringing up. What was people saying here? Sorry, 40 goes to expensive. I wouldn't pay more than $10 for a plane, I think. Yeah, yeah. It definitely is expensive for sure. Where's the panel lights on here? Oh, there we go. That's enough. Ardern Labour? Yes, definitely, yes. That's it. That's it. So anyway, it was pretty much a foregone conclusion based on all the polls leading up, but they weren't. No polls were like this though. It's probably a bit of a lot more conclusive than a lot of people probably would have thought, I would say. What am I doing here, Mace? That looks like, what am I? Whoa, 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 whoa. Man, this autopilot sucks. Come on. It's got me at... Get rid of that autopilot. That's the best way to think about it. It's not an aircraft I really should be flying too much in autopilot anyway, but I do like doing it because then you can look around. Okay, we're still, what, how far we got to go there? What, 20, 25 there or thereabouts, is it? Let's see. 26. Really, we are descending way too steeply here. We don't need to. This Cessna came, I think, with one of the bundles. I think like the Deluxe Premium bundle or something like that. Doug, how you doing, by the way? Welcome. Yeah. Yeah, Alan says, politics. Another few years on nothing changing unless you change it yourself. That's ultimately, that's really what it comes down to, in my opinion. Dex said, yeah, when planes can cost as much as the program itself, not really worth it. Concorde would be cool, though. Yeah, that's the nature of these types of programs, though. They sort of, the actual program itself is a loss leader for them. I mean, similar to printers. You know, if you go and buy a printer, the printer doesn't usually cost, you know, isn't the most expensive thing. It's actually doing the refills or buying the refills, the cartridges. So this is similar in that respect, really. They take a hit on the actual... Oh, where am I heading? They take a hit on the actual program. Not a hit. I mean, they'll still do pretty well. And then look to make it up on the add-ons. Then again, a lot of the companies who make the add-ons aren't the company that make the original program, so that probably doesn't really hold water, to be fair. The Carinator 182 is not that good, yeah. It uses, yeah, exactly. It uses the default G1000 and some important, missing some important controls. The sound is bad. Well, there you go. Yeah, so at $40, if it's not, it needs to be like really, yeah, it certainly needs to be a massive step up. Should we just go and land at Nelson? We could. Why don't we just do that? Let's just do that, everybody. We've changed our mind. We're going to land in Nelson. Now that it doesn't matter, we can see the runway from here. We know the wind's coming from, what, 2, 4 something? Oh, no, that's not going to be very good. No, let's land in Motueka. Because otherwise we'd have to go right past the area. I'm hoping there's a cross runway over here that we can land. I used to be indecisive, now I'm not too sure. Oh, nice. Hey, thanks, OG Dex. Appreciate the support. Thank you. The person, hi. How you doing? I've been going for about 2.5 hours. And once we land here, that will be the stream, because it's getting late here, and I'm just looking to have a bit of a rest, and might just play some games myself. Got to get up early in the morning too, so... Yeah, so just looking to, how long have we been going for? Actually, I can tell on here. 2 hours and 35 minutes, there we go. You like to fly around New Zealand when it's dark in Kelowna? Nice. Yeah, I love Kelowna, it's so cool. I've got to get that add-on actually. I don't know why I haven't got it yet. Yeah, it's definitely small, New Zealand, for sure. Well, compared to Canada, that's for sure. Doug says, I hope when the PMDG releases the Boeing 737, they'll give those who purchase the FSX or purchase it for FSX a discount. That very rarely happens, but yeah, that would be cool. Okay, heading in the right direction now at least. It's a bonus. Oh man. Yes, wow. How we're looking here. Looks pretty cool, eh? It looks pretty cool. I'm just going to stay in the cockpit a bit longer now since I'm manually flying this thing. Ha! Suppose I better concentrate on what I'm doing. All right. Looking good. Just slowly descending at the moment. How far away are we? 15 nautical miles. Yeah, we don't really need to rush our descent, but we should probably start to nose down a bit. Let's get down a lot lower. Now we're climbing, so that doesn't really suit us. Hold on. Samuel says, enjoy your eve, Kiwi. Keep up good work. Have watched lots of the vids. It's nearly 3 AM in Vancouver, so I should retire now. Good on you. Hey, I appreciate it, Samuel. Thank you so much for jumping on board and watching. I appreciate it. And thanks for supporting the channel. That is really awesome. Thank you so much. Have a good sleep. All these people from Canada, there's quite a few for sure. That's awesome. Love Canada. One of my favourite places I've ever visited for sure. Unbelievable. Right, let's get this playing down a bit more now, everybody. It's going to be fun trying to find this bloody runway, that's for sure. OG's on night duty, so that's all good. Yeah, 56 watching and 60 thumbs up. That is awesome. Yeah, we had at one stage 109 people's being the highest that we've had. I'm really happy with that. That's a really great number. Remember the days back on Twitch when I used to stream to 1 person or 0 persons? Well, that can happen. That's as many as I deserve, to be fair. It was probably 1 or 0 more than I deserved. But no, I mean, it's really cool getting everyone jumping on board and joining the stream. It's really fantastic. Makes it a lot more enjoyable with everyone having a chat, that's for sure. It's really good, so thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, get a lot of Aussies working at Sky Resorts, OG. Yeah, definitely, yeah. I like a work exchange. Yeah, nice, yeah. Yeah, the ski resorts, yeah. Yeah, we talked to quite a lot of Aussies when we were in Whistler. When we went up there just to have a look around. So obviously been a very popular ski place, but also then in the summer it's still pretty popular too for you know, mountain bikers and stuff like that. So yeah, nice. I think this is the airport right here. I think I saw a flashing light. Wow, look at that. Wow, that is so awesome. Anyway, I think that's our direction of where we're going. At the end, hold on, oh no, it's actually over there. It's the end of this little lagoon here. Okay, that's cool. Yeah. Okay, that's good. OG says Twitch is toxic horse crap. That's all good. Yeah, I don't watch Twitch nowhere near as much as I used to. I still do because I've still got some favourite streamers and stuff that I watch, but generally I'm on YouTube watching videos. OG says, I've never met an Aussie in New Zealand I didn't like. Germans and Brits too, but Canadians are very easygoing by nature. Yeah, definitely. Totally agree. And that's the one thing, the biggest thing I noticed when I was over there, because we rented an RV for 2 weeks and drove pretty, like, all around BC. And I could not believe how polite the drivers were. It was like, I remember on the very first day, picked up the RV from in Vancouver, and we were driving out to Squamish, so we had to make our way out through the city, then onto the motorway or the highway, whatever you call it over there. Anyway, like about half an hour into the trip, we're still in the suburbs basically, and I come to this intersection and it was 4 stop signs, which you just don't get those in New Zealand. You know, and it's sort of like, well, what the hell happens here? You know, because it was like, who do I give way to? I wasn't sure. It was pretty confusing. But anyway, every single person on that stop sign there stopped and waved me through. Even though I'm pretty sure I didn't have the right of way, they could see that it was an RV, and I'm pretty sure that they probably just thought, well, that's a tourist, so he probably doesn't know what he's doing. And just, I mean, it was just stuff like that happened all the time. It was so, you know, really polite. We could learn a lot from Canadians when it comes to being polite, that's for sure. Alan says, I'm a Brit. You wouldn't like me. Ask my wife. Oh, love it. Yeah, Vancouver driving. Yeah, it was a bit. Yeah, it was fine. It was fine, but yeah, it was. Luckily, people were being polite to me, but it was definitely outside my comfort zone because you're driving on the wrong side of the road for a start. Anyway, that's a funny thing because I think I've told the story on stream before, but I remember because my wife isn't a big fan of video games at all, but I remember driving around and then turning to my wife and saying, "See, I told you playing American Truck Simulator would be worth it in the end." All this practice of driving on the right-hand side of the road, which obviously over here in New Zealand we drive on the left-hand side of the road, so I had no problem driving on the right-hand side. Anyway, that didn't wash with her. She disagreed that was actually a good thing. Canadians are very intuitive, OG says. That and everyone in BC smokes pot. Nice. 6x9, hey, how you doing? Says, maybe they saw how you fly and were afraid to cross your path. That's probably true too, to be fair. Okay, where's this frickin' aerodrome, everybody? I don't think it's going to be lit up, is it? Or is it? I can't see that it would be lit up. Okay, so it's before the... So we're right on it here. Apparently we're right, aiming straight for it here. Can't see it. Okay, let's pull... Hold on. What's happening with my mixture? Sort that out, boy. Oh, did I see a little red light flashing just up there somewhere? Oh, I pumped that flap a little bit early. Okay, full flaps. Let's get this on here. This is totally flying blind, basically. Nah. Look at the purple skyline. Yeah. Yes, we drive on the correct side, Alan. That is right. You got it. Okay, so apparently there's a runway just over here somewhere. I don't even know if it what the orientation of the runway is. Whether it, I have no idea. Is that it over there? No. I mean, this is a bit silly. I should have just gone into Nelson, really. Let's be honest. Oh, that's it down here. Here we go. That's it there, isn't it? There we go. Okay, which way did I say the wind's coming from? 2, 4. Okay, down here. There we go. We're joining left downwind. Easy as that, everybody. Oh, absolutely nailed it. This is so nice though with these lights, I tell you. Might have to do a go around. Don't be silly. Dex says, last time I drove in Vancouver, I was rear-ended and back into in the same day. At a stop sign, a person hit me, went to go into traffic stop and then backed into me. What? How crazy. Whoops, I don't know where this airport is now, everybody. So we're just going to play it by ear. No, I've completely lost it. Is this it here? These 4 lights? No. That's not it. Okay. Where is it? We're just going to fly around here aimlessly until we can find it, everybody. I have completely lost it. That's not a problem. It's directly behind me, apparently. Oh, jeez, look at that. Hold on. Let's get rid of those flaps. Okay, this is not going as planned, I've got to admit. I have to admit. Yep, yeah, go round is confirmed. Oh, there we go. Perfect. If in doubt, just change the time of day. There's no way I could see it. I mean, it's got no lights on it or anything like that. I mean... Okay, so apparently... That doesn't look like a... down there. It was definitely like a asphalt type looking runway, wasn't it? When we looked at it last time? How are we going here? Wind. Okay, this is it over here. Here we go. I found it. I found it, everybody. Relax. Relax. I've got it completely under control. I'm way too slow. Here we go. Look at this. I'm surprised it being an asphalt runway that this didn't have lights. Although it is a pretty skinny little... Well, I'm going too fast now. It's okay. Let's just pull the power. Pull the power. Let's the speed bleed off. A little bit unconventional, but we'll take it. And... Didn't really flare, to be fair. There we go. Look at that. Safe as. Well, I don't know what you guys are worried about. Let's knock off those flaps. Okay. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Oops. Here we go. We've got some buildings over here. Pause and change the daytime? No, I didn't need to pause. Oh, we just do it. There we go. Perfect. Absolute masterclass in technical flying right there, everybody. So let's throw all the lights off right here. Taxi, nav, strobe. Those can go off. We can actually pull that now. That can go. Continue. Master can go off. We'll throw our parking brake on. We'll turn our key off. We'll go outside. We'll find our aircraft. It's over here. And there we go. Absolute flying masterclass, everybody. Okay, let me see what these comments are now. The road has more lights. This is like trying to find the lure at 3 AM without the lights. Cheat. Yeah, exactly. I had to cheat. Oh, you were going to look me up on Sky Vector and be my ATC. Yeah, that probably could have worked. Without any lights at this airfield suggests that I probably shouldn't have been trying to land it at night. You're on top of it, coming in hard. Nailed it. Yes. Oh, man. Okay. Look, once again, once OnAir wasn't tracking me, then, make up my own rules. That's pretty much how it goes. But you've seen that before on the stream. Last week did exactly the same thing. We've got these funny approach procedures that we follow. The procedure is there is no procedure. So anyway, not the greatest flying, but anyway, you just gotta love it. Get into it and enjoy it. Here, let's have a look around here, everybody. So this is Motueka, skinny little runway right there. Kind of cool, actually. We've got a few aircraft loafing around here doing not much. What do we got? Well, this guy here. Well, you weren't much help, mate, were you? But yeah, there we go. Yeah, I just couldn't see it. I mean, you could quite easily get confused with these. These roads pretty much look like the runway, don't they? You could easily get confused on this one. Yeah, anyway, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Absolute shocker, but just add it to the list of shockers, really. Did have a windsock, though. And ultimately, the windsock said there is no wind. If I'd known that, it still wouldn't have been easy. Oh, there's a bit of wind. Just a slight bit of wind there. Yeah, they should add radio-activated lights. Yeah, exactly, yeah. The yeet approach. Another happy landing. Everyone of it. Oh, nice. Revenge of the Sith, smack forehead. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to make a move. I'm going to call it a night. I am going to go and play something like MTG Arena. That's what I've been into recently for my relaxing time. So yeah, there we go. That's what I do. So don't judge me. So anyway, it's been awesome. Thank you so much, everybody. It's been a lot of fun, as it always is. As always, I'm happy to provide the entertainment through having no idea, I should say. But I'll definitely be back on. Hopefully, I'll be back on tomorrow, probably around the same time, most probably. Look to just knock out a couple of hours. So we'll redo that flight, probably. I might be on OnAir, I might be on NeoFly, or even FS Economy. I'll just see how I go. But no, it's been a lot of fun. So thank you very much, everybody. It's just something for fun. You're right. You're right. I mean, I'm not trying to do everything accurately at all. That's for sure. But no, it's fun, definitely. But hey, thank you, Alan, OG, Delane, Ace, Max, who else? Everybody basically. Dax. Thank you very much, everybody. I appreciate you supporting me. And yeah, should be on this time. So probably around about it'll be around 0730 Sunday morning GMT. So there'll be around 8:30 New Zealand time tomorrow night. So around about this time, like, so if you take off 3 hours, there or thereabouts, that's approximately when I'm hoping to start. So unless something else crops up and I can't, but that's my intention, get back on. I probably won't be as long a stream though, because I've got to get up for work the next day, because Sunday tomorrow there in New Zealand. So anyway, everybody, it's been absolutely enjoyable, I can tell you that, and it's great to have a few beers and do some flying. So thank you so much. Yes, sets alarm. Yeah, make sure you got that beer ready for those cornflakes, Alan. Yeah, yeah. Thank you, OG, for spamming social media. I do appreciate it. Anyway, guys, hey, thank you again. And I've got nothing else. I've got nothing inspirational I can come up with. So with that said, take it easy. Have a bloody good day or night, and we'll catch you tomorrow. Cheers. See you later.